Greetings.
Hello, everybody.
Yo.
Hey.
And welcome back to the Bard's McGuffin, Chapter 19.
Wow.
Sakes.
What?
I feel old.
Yeah.
It's the same
19,
age as me.
Yeah.
So that means you've been going for roughly 9 weeks, which equals...
Wait,
no,
I'm 3
sorry,
years older
19
than you?
weeks.
Wait.
Yeah.
Which is,
What?
When's your
let's
birthday?
see,
June.
Okay.
Close to half.
That's about
almost
4
half a
months.
year.
So I'm
It's
only
almost
3 years
half a
older
year.
than you.
I'm young.
Yeah.
I just
So-
feel old.
I know that. You
Wow.
act so mature that I forget.
Thank you.
So in the last section, they went to rescue Tessa and retrieve the Rod of Resurrection,
We did successfully.
which they
Yes.
This
did.
is a raw direction.
Yes.
They were
that's a hard one.
ambushed by Farstjern in his undead white form.
He's on
Next
that.
comes the undead black form.
And then a whole bunch of
White 2 version.
zombies appeared.
It's
Call
really annoying.
freaked out, ran into the tower. Tessa revealed that she can shapeshift into Weefolk creatures, turned into Shelly, and assisted Chakal in fighting her father and the horde of zombies. Eventually, as Chakal almost went down and the party decided
Almost
to
went down.
abandon her,
I was fine.
Nikki rushed in, turning on her father, and shot him 4 times in various parts of his body, most of the face. With Stern dead, Chakal not dead, Nikki took the Helm of Brilliance and his belt.
Yes.
And that leaves, we have Savin taking a nap against the wall. We have Gregory.
Oh, we hadn't gone back to the duck yet?
No,
No.
remember we
No.
still had to make
We
a
were-
decision of what Torin was going to do at the tower.
Been keeping
Oh, right.
The, what's his face?
We're just in
The-
a lot
the
of
goat.
pain right now.
Also decides to
Right, at the 20.
sort of lie down right next to Savin and also conk out against the tower.
Oh yeah, I'm at half hit points.
Request permission to gain a +10 to my AC by holding both Sprig and Shelly and
Tessa Shelley.
Dantessa Shelly.
Denied, because apparently, as written, I was wrong. As written, they are both shields, unless you have a
I do
thing
not yet have shield wall.
Alright.
That is in 2 levels.
Yeah.
But when
so-
I do, I'm gonna get a +10 to
Not
my
yet.
armor class.
As long as you progress, one's a pregnant beetle, one's not a pregnant beetle, and we had an argument of whether or not pregnant beetles would go to heaven.
We're still
And-
trying to figure out how the baby fits inside the beetle.
And if the beetle gave birth, would the baby be a beetle baby, even if Tessa changed back?
We're not sure yet.
I would like to say there are actually some rules for that in the base books. Anyway,
You can just drop form whenever you want.
That's true.
anyway, so now everyone is back. Nikki is leaning against the wall.
Oh yeah, I stabbed her.
But
You also
Yeah.
stabbed yourself. You also stabbed yourself, so.
She was enemy, and then she dropped the knife on me. That was
I
funny.
had something to add to that conversation, but then it went away from me. Never mind, I guess.
So, all right, Nikki.
What? Sweet.
Nikki got
I would
loot.
like to mug Nikki.
Can I
Nikki
assist?
doesn't pulverize
Torin's
you.
character,
I would like to
really.
help.
Yeah, I'm
Just
only
help
neutral
action.
good.
I'm only neutral good, and I wouldn't do that.
2 different kinds of neutral, and there you
I'm
go.
neutral. I can do that.
I'm neutral.
I'm also neutral, but
I'm Spriggan, I don't mug people, I just
Good
ask
Lord,
them
we're
things.
never going to get anything done in a party of neutrals. We're just gonna be like, I mean, the universe will probably take care of itself at some point.
Anyway, here's the tower. Y'all are around it.
sweet.
That's right.
Torin, what do you know about ghosts?
Oh no.
Why?
I need to help a friend.
What friend?
His name is Marcel. He looks like this.
He hasn't said anything about that, why he opened the bottle to the party,
No.
right?
Nope.
Nope, okay.
Here's the other map, by the way.
We only know things because of other things.
Yes.
Meta knowledge.
Does Nikki have a reason to have a history with ghostiness things?
Make a history.
Thank you.
Yeah. Arcana. It's Arcana.
Okay.
What do you want to know about ghosts?
I need to find a way to help him.
Gator. No. No. No.
Help him how?
Here we
Like
go.
make him not a ghost anymore?
Yes. I'm not sure because I mean, his soul is trapped in a bottle.
I mean, we could always take it back to the temple back in Tyrion Town.
I don't have it.
You don't have it?
Mm-mm.
Where is it?
I don't remember. I mean, it wasn't me who found Marcel. It was a different me. An older me.
Wiser, more mature, better looking.
I'm confused.
Well, if we can't find the bottle, I'm not sure there's any way we can help him at this point.
Well, if I find a way, then I just have to find him. And I promised I would help him.
Well, either way, we'll probably find answers back at the temple,
I suppose you're right.
which we should probably be heading back to town as soon as I grab this tower.
That
How
would
are
be
you
very
going to do
impressive.
The
Thor can do anything he sets his mind to.
Friggin', that would be very impressive.
the magic words are written inside the door still, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to speak the words to shrink it down and then...
Alright, you can also reset the passphrase. The current one is family.
Family?
And everybody who's leaning
In
against it
Elvish.
falls inward.
I'll make the new passphrase justice.
Okay. I have to write something down real quick.
Can we take a very long nap?
Oh my gosh, she's capping.
Come here, Captain.
Come on,
I have to
Gavin.
write something down. Where's my
What?
book?
Nothing.
Oh no,
Okay.
where's my book?
Oh,
I'll be right back.
Posted
What
a little
book?
video on the shadows.
The red
Oh, I
book?
haven't seen it
That's
yet.
a good one.
The red book is
I
in
haven't
there.
been able to watch any of
It's right
his
here.
videos since
Another
he
red book.
made the
The
really
red
long
notebook?
one.
Or that red book?
No.
What is red
What time of day has it been?
Jeez.
I feel like it was
It's
after
about
No, 'cause-
6 o'clock-ish right now.
Because the thief had us meet there at a specific time. I want to say
Did
it
he
was
have us meet in the afternoon?
mid-afternoon.
Yeah, I
Thought
was
we
gonna
were
say
meeting
afternoon.
at noon.
Yeah, like early afternoon, mid-afternoon.
Yeah, because we
Roughly.
had to go. We went shopping in the morning.
Yeah, we
That
did.
was 2 sessions ago.
Yeah.
Oh my
Because
goodness.
last session we did combat.
Like the entire time.
Yeah, that's all we did last
Ooh.
session was combat.
I hate those sessions.
I mean, it was
I
fun.
really do.
It was
All
fun.
combat
It was fun,
sessions
but
are
then-
It
exhausting.
wasn't fun,
Yeah.
it was scary.
It was great.
Some of us
I
only
almost died. I went down twice,
Yeah, you did.
and I'm at 1 HP. It was
I had
wonderful.
fun. I hit
I would like to sneeze on 7.
Are
Actually,
you vaccinated?
actually, if you shrink the tower, I could probably hit my head on a rock because I'm asleep and die.
Well, depending on what time it is, I'm going to suggest we take a long rest inside the tower.
That's a really good idea.
I am okay with this. Sort of.
Sounds good to me.
That everybody, nap time in the tower.
Yeah.
And then as they're inside it, I shrink it down then.
Ah!
Will we
Alright.
shrink with it?
I
or will
I
we
did
just
not
die?
realize
Was
that-
Spriggan be the only one that survives this?
Yes.
Because he's the only one that would fit
Actually,
in
I would get
No.
squished by everybody else.
That's true.
Because it's a 1-inch cube when it's shrunk down.
Yes.
Spriggans, make yourself small. Think like a ladybug.
I can't be any smaller than this.
So you all rest in the tower. You taking a long rest? Is that what we're
Yes.
doing?
Long
Long rest
Hallelujah.
equals hit points, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Temporary hit points are gone.
We'll put a pad in it.
I had some, but now they're gone.
Is Nikki walking inside as well?
Sure.
Who invited you? Who are you?
He's gonna stay with.
I'm going to...
Help me.
when
Again.
Nikki tries to come in, I'm going to stand in front of the door. Sorry, ma'am. You may have helped the fight, but we don't know anything about you, so I don't think we can trust you right now.
She shot a person. We know that.
Still, we don't know anything about her.
I'm going in to be with my sister.
I know she's bleeding.
We know that.
Yes, well, any relatives of Chakal's would be immediately under suspicion, considering what the other relatives we've met have been like.
And as you can see, I'm obviously not on the side of my father.
Who's to say that you won't be on
So
on
you're
some other
saying
side
we should
against
let
us
you in
either?
because of patricide?
I would like
You
to
are-
make an insight check. to see
You
if
obviously
she's telling the truth.
you obviously
Roll
can't be
an
trusted
insight
to
check.
respect
I
family,
have
so
good insight, that's why I want to check.
I greatly respect family.
Total 20?
Alright, so you
My
tend to
father
gather
was less.
that
Like some.
that
I'm a
Nikki
people person.
is Nikki and Chakal. Chakal's rather beat up at the moment.
Yeah, that's true.
Nikki seems to be a very stoic type of personality, but she does seem to have a sense of urgency to be with Chakal. and you sort of get the idea that she was kind of with Var until the point where he started turning on Jakal.
Okay. So
That was
whereas
the first tower
Jakal
incident.
is Nebula and just psychopathic and crazy,
No.
Nikki is more
No.
like Gamora.
No,
Sure.
reverse.
The,
That's the opposite.
I
It's
think
the
it's the
opposite.
other way around.
Neb-
Nebula
other way.
tried to fly a ship into Gamora just because she was angry.
But
Siblings
they
squabbles.
still like each other. Like after Gamora died, Nebula's not very
You know,
happy
we're reading a
about
little
it.
too much into this, into the Marvel comparisons.
We
but,
just need to wait for the next movie
Well, it's
to
not
come
our,
out,
it's not
and
our
then
fault
we
that you
can
made him like that.
well, it's not my fault that she made it like that.
I was kind of.
Unless you can give me a good enough reason for us to trust you, ma'am, you'll have to stay outside.
She hasn't used the magic hat on us.
That doesn't mean anything. The man who stole the McGuffin hasn't come and cut our throats in the night. That mean we should trust him?
He did
Didn't
with
he-
Tessa.
Yeah, didn't he take somebody?
What's the McGuffin?
That's not important right now, ma'am.
Yeah, what is the McGuffin?
That
Kind
sounds
of like
very
a muffin.
important.
But it's not a McMuffin, it's a McGuffin.
It's a muffin in a mug.
Mug muffin.
Yeah.
Nikki almost smiles at that.
He is also blue, by the way.
Yeah.
How come this blue
She
alien's
smells
not
like
fighting
fish.
with this blue alien
Maybe they're the
against that person with pointy ears? I don't
Maybe
understand.
they're because this isn't Star Trek.
Now we're gonna bring Star Trek into this.
Please no.
Yes.
Please
Well,
no.
Zoe
Please
Saldana
no.
was in both series.
Well,
so-
seeing as how you can't give us a good reason, ma'am, I'm afraid you'll have to stay outside.
I want to be with my sister.
That's great, then she can come out with you.
She's too injured for that.
I don't know what to tell you, ma'am.
Torin, she can probably stay with us. She did come to save Chakal.
She could also probably kill us all since, you know, we all have no hit points.
I have lots of hit points.
Yes.
I'll be fine. I'll watch her.
Some of us are very squishy.
Technically, we haven't taken the long rest.
Yeah, we haven't taken
Yeah,
the long
technically we have not. I've already erased.
I know.
the
I have
reset
half.
of that.
I have most of my hit points still, and I can get sneak attack if she tries to do anything.
Still, she has the Helm of Brilliance.
She doesn't have it on yet.
Yet.
I could steal
We
it.
could have her hand it over. She can come in if she hands it over.
Alright. We'll let you in if you let us hold on to the Helm of Brilliance, just so you don't try to use it against us.
Who?
The person he's been talking to.
Who's going to be in charge of the Helm of Brilliance?
I can.
He can wear it.
Speaking in case you can wear it, he could probably be
That's
in charge
that's
of it.
fair.
I'm afraid, sir, that would pretty much just make you a very small house.
I
I'm
don't-
okay with
I,
this.
that's fine.
I'm fine with this. Wait, am I though? Does it shrink to fit sizes?
It's- Do not believe
Watch
it
it.
does.
Watch me put it on top of Spriggan, and all of a sudden it goes. "Meow," And you're just
Spriggan
like,
immediately goes chaotic evil.
It was my true alignment all
I've
along.
been waiting
I
for
would like
this.
to do a perception check on the blue guy.
Perception or insight?
Insight. I'm trying to see if he's trustworthy.
Okay, insight.
Well,
He's not
also,
trustworthy at all.
He's also
I-
asleep.
He's
So.
I'm
also
very near
sleepy.
dead and sleeping.
I know.
His sleeping
More
face
sleeping
looks
people.
sleeping.
It's not nap time.
14.
14. You know, he seems pretty tired. Also kind of beat up. Your dad did quite a number on this.
He's
yeah.
looking pretty rough.
On a
He seems to
scale.
be pretty easygoing and laid back. But you detect that he definitely has a strong edge to him. He's not somebody you want to make an enemy of. You can take him, but not somebody you'd want to make an enemy
I
of.
think I killed you in the
You get the idea that he's probably one of the two easygoing people of the group. All sleepy people at the moment look easygoing as well, so you're not sure if that has something to do with it, but you know what?
I'd like to roll another perception check on
Insight.
Sue.
Insight?
Insight. Sorry.
You know what?
Insight.
No. Let her make perception if she wants.
No.
Let her roll
Insight.
perception if she
Insight.
wants.
Anyway,
You perceive Sue. She is a captain.
Of course, you have been
She is
perceived.
female.
Insight. Sorry.
Insight.
You have been perceived.
11.
How does that
11.
make you feel?
I am a wonderful
Despite
human
having
being.
thrown a dagger at you not too long ago, she's now sort of trusting you a bit more. That's a sudden turn.
The dagger was reactionary. That's not my fault.
But she also seems to be calmer now than she was earlier.
Okay, I rolled a nat 20 on a insight on this dude.
This
Yeah,
guy
you can't
seems
trust
to
him at
have
all.
no idea. He wasn't with the party earlier when you attacked them. So he doesn't really have that prior knowledge. But you can tell that he is protective of his team. And you are not his team. But he also hasn't declared you his enemy. And you kind of think that on a one-on-one, you know, brawl, he might be kind of the toughest, but
You can hit him.
you know, you can take him. But not right now.
Who are we talking about?
I could shoot people around corners.
His AC though.
He could be the corner.
I am the corner.
She ignores cover though.
I don't care about cover.
Is it a dex save though?
Shooting people is not a dex save. She
Well,
has the
But he's shield.
sharpshooter feat.
Oh, okay.
So if you're shield walling someone, she can just shoot them anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Doesn't she have the ability that can cause someone to make a dex save or get hit though?
No, it's a something save. They get hit. Either
Okay.
way, it's a dex save, and if you fail the dex save, she knows where you are.
Okay.
But it's an auto hit.
Got it.
Yeah.
It's a magic missile.
It needs that.
I can pick up
I'm-
missile.
Yeah, she's
That
kind
That
of
is
is
awesome.
awesome.
amazing.
Alright,
It's like,
okay.
so I'm going to shoot you.
Okay. Being that Captain
You do
Sue
more
is
every
awake
level.
and seems kind of trusting
Okay.
when she's clear-minded, but seems like because she had one opinion and then she changed her opinion, like she seems to weigh things carefully,
Okay.
Or she's just wishy-washy.
Yeah, that too.
or she's wishy-washy.
Do I look wishy-washy
I
to
kind of
you?
get the
I
idea
mean-
that she's not.
You're a sailor, so there's.
I don't know, you kiss people and then kill them. That's
There's
rather
that.
wishy-washy.
That's true.
Wishy-washy?
And I forgot
I'm
Nikki
only
knows about
wishy-washy
that.
when I'm
Actually,
drunk.
you didn't see her kiss your dad.
That's
You
also
ran
true.
away when he started chasing them.
Okay.
You just know that he died.
It wasn't us who killed your dad.
Can we
Well,
not
I
talk
would
about
prefer
that
they
again?
killed your dad.
I
but
wasn't
the
there.
first time, but you know.
All right. Okay. So, as Nikki, stare straight into Torin's eyes, take the helm of brilliance, walk straight past him, and hand it to Sue while staring at Torin the entire time, just like.
Why don't you hand her the card then?
But my house.
Oh, and that comes in 2 parts.
Yeah, I know it's kind of
so,
epic.
No. You're
And then
sleeping.
stomp over to where Chakal is and sit down next to her
Okay, you do so.
and stare at Torin the entire time, like, what?
I'm not going to put this on. I'm just going to hold it.
Okay.
Gingerly.
Now.
Does it require attunement, by the way? Does it say that?
It does not.
It doesn't
Wait.
look like it.
Yes, it does.
Where?
I would
Top
think it
requires
would.
attunement.
Yeah. Because if it didn't, I'd be like, wait a
It
minute.
does require attunement.
You could just
Okay.
make it require attunement.
Yeah. Alright, cool.
It's really expensive though. I
Sell
can
it.
sell it.
Should sell it.
But I
No.
mean,
I don't know, I feel like
power.
Gregory's already broken the bank in this small
also true.
island
Economy
town.
with no
He totally
imports or
messed
exports at the
everything
moment.
up.
That is true.
So I'm
Yeah.
fairly certain
Gregory
You
is
guys
the
have-
economy.
They buy local.
We
Oh,
are
no.
the economy, guys.
there is a finite amount of gold on this island.
It's currently you and the elite at the moment.
So we can take
We have to
nap
start
now?
buying things. Support local. Buy
We're sleeping
local.
now.
Okay, I am going to put the helm of brilliance. I have a bag of holding. In
Yes.
the bag of holding. Can I do that and not blow up the universe?
Yeah, you can
You have my bag of holding, don't
No, I bought a bag of holding.
you? You did?
Yes.
Who's?
I
are we
watched
saying
this action
his
and
bag
not
of holding
approvingly.
Or
Okay.
Halon's bag of holding.
Halon's bag of
I
holding.
have Halon's bag.
Okay.
Of
I
holding.
further
I have
conclude that
my
she is
own.
intelligent,
Alright.
possibly an ally.
So the
Definitely smarter than Chakal.
you begin your long rest. Is anyone keeping a particular eye out the door? I imagine you locked and barred it. And stuff.
I really want to use my manacles on Nikki because I have manacles, and I don't know when I'm gonna get to use them again.
Whenever somebody gets drunk.
Sue.
Nope.
I wasn't gonna say anything. I was being very quiet.
Gregory walks up to Nikki.
Mm.
Yes.
I lost my deck of cards. Can I get those back?
Oh yeah, it was the This is Gregory's deck of cards.
Hey,
Hey, we haven't offered cards yet to Nikki.
Having fun.
Here are your deck of cards.
Thanks.
Gregory's gonna walk up to Nikki.
I love it.
Like,
It's so
hello,
fun.
I'm Gregory. Nice to meet you. I believe we did meet briefly before when you were trying to kill us all, and I believe Helen threatened to pour lava down your throat. But that's all in the past.
I never,
He did.
I never threatened to pour lava down her throat. I said that would be a fun idea.
Okay.
That was not in
That's
character.
after-
Also,
Oh, that was
I
the
don't.
player, not the character.
That was not in character.
Okay.
I was like, but that's all in the past. Anyway, so good to have you helping us out. Would you like to draw a card?
Say no. Say no. Say no.
Nope.
Okay.
Thanks.
Wise choice.
I want to make Gregory go draw a card, but I'm not gonna make him do that.
He's not here to stop it.
No. No.
Gregory dies. Oh, that's a shame.
Oh, that's the card specifically
Well.
says Gregory dies.
Gregory dies. I don't remember making this card.
It's like, why is this in my deck?
So she calls your sister, correct?
Yes.
She also has a deck of cards. Hers seems to be a bit different than mine. Mine seems to be more general. I don't know. It can be great fun.
Good to know. So, you good friends with my sister?
Well,
Natural 1 on a D100.
I don't perceive myself to be. She doesn't seem to let people get close, you know. But I think we're pretty good friends.
That's saying
It's
a
the
lot.
smell.
She has a difficult time letting people close to her.
2 times. in a
Well,
row.
last time she was talking to a fellow, she kicked him off the front of a boat.
Really?
Yep. And I nearly got ripped in half by a kraken.
Goodness sakes. Was that quite recent?
That was about a month ago.
Oh. You've had no more adventure since then?
Oh, well, we met your father. She kissed him. I had frozen in place.
What?
Would you like me to hold on to the helm
Can I
now?
stealth?
Aren't you long rested?
Suddenly having me holding on to the helm's not a bad idea, is it?
What?
I still don't trust you very much. Why would you do that?
What the hell?
He's gross.
It's
Was this before or after he became a zombie?
It's a death blow.
it kind of is a kiss of death. It just.
You turn people into zombies by kissing them?
No, I think everybody
No,
dies.
I turn them into dead people by kissing them.
It's like a marked for death kind of a thing.
Good to know. Okay.
So Torn, stay away.
Oh yes, we remember that fellow Hallen. And I mean, you recall when he died because your father kicked his chest in with a maul, and that was very sad.
Oh yeah, him.
His wife was kidnapped about 2 days before that.
Pity.
It's her.
Tessa
Oh.
looks over and
Do I
waves.
notice that she's very much, or is she showing?
It's
Tessa?
been like
she's
A
there.
couple
She's
weeks.
present. Oh yes,
Is she showing?
she is like 3 months pregnant. So
not really.
so there's a bit of a bump. I don't know. Make a, make a nature
How
check.
long did she spend in the Weefolk place?
Let's see, she was captured as a baby, right?
Yes.
And then she was taken to the Feywild.
Yes.
She was rescued when she was like 12, right?
Yes.
So it's like 6 years.
Okay, that's right.
In general, not
Yeah.
all that was in the Weefolk realm.
Yeah.
7.
7. That is a human female. She was kidnapped,
Sorry
and
to hear
then
that.
I talked to the thief who stole her and stole quite a few things actually. I'm not sure I should talk about all of it,
Finish the campaign right there.
but yeah, I had a nice little chat with him, and I persuaded him to return her along with the Rod of Resurrection. Now, don't you use that to bring back that guy a 3rd time.
I have absolutely no intention of bringing him back ever.
Well, good.
As you may have noticed, I'm the one who killed him. About 2 hours ago.
I mean, there's
7.
more.
7. 7. 7.
I am very much asleep. You poke me too
You
hard,
can
I
take
will
an
die.
action to slap him awake.
That's
That
true.
might knock me out.
No, I'm just like,
No, because he has a negative strength.
Oh,
I have a -4 to my strength.
got
It
it.
would
So
actually
when
give
I-
you hit points.
If by some miracle I hit you, I would do 1 -4 bludgeoning damage, which would be -3 bludgeoning damage, which we have not decided what that does.
Stop him to heal. Stop to heal.
I think it hurts you.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming too.
You're like,
Yeah.
So I go.
my head!
So So no, I'm just in your ear tugging on it. 7.
You have any
7,
earrings?
7.
Which ear are you tugging on?
The one that's there. 7. 7.
Fine, I'll notice.
7.
What is it, Spriggan?
What do you know about ghosts?
They're dead people?
That's not what I was hoping for, but thank you. You can go to sleep now. Sue! Sue!
Yes, Spriggan.
What do you know about ghosts?
Well, I know lots of songs about ghosts. I know they haunt people. I know you can't usually see them, so they're kind of hard to find. To hang out in old haunted places. Mansions.
You were a ghost once.
What do you know about rituals?
Remember? We were having our heist?
Oh, yeah.
You were a ghost once.
That's true.
That was funny.
I'm
So,
sorry.
What do you know about rituals?
Um,
And capturing souls?
not that much, I'm afraid. That's why I'm not a spellcaster.
Why is everybody stupid, Torin?
You haven't asked me yet.
I'm stupid too.
That's true.
You haven't asked the weird blue girl yet.
I'm not stupid.
Hey, you! What do you know about ghosts?
Nikki stares for a second and then launches into a 2-hour-long ghost story that may or may not be factual whatsoever, but is super, super creepy and really kind of random.
Roll performance.
She's trying to bore him to sleep
Okay.
because she thinks that he's cute but annoying.
I mean, that's Spriggan in a nutshell.
Wow, really?
You scare him and he stays up for 3 weeks straight.
18.
18. Okay. She begins weaving you this story about the specific ghost that she heard of, and how he would go from body to body, inhabiting them, haunting them, forcing them to help him with his goal, and his goal was to take over their body and control this new form. He was a spellcaster who had died, and he wished to return in a more physically suited body than the one he left. And eventually he was bound to this paladin who was sworn to hunt undead, and they forever tore at each other until eventually some type of ghostly rift opened up, and neither one of them was ever seen again. Kind of wavers in and out of points, and she has kind of a very dead, monotone delivery of it. It's very intense.
Cool. What do you know about rituals?
What kind of ritual?
You know, kind that can tear a soul out of a body and put it into a bottle and keep it there for all eternity. You know how to undo all that.
That's oddly
No,
specific.
for no reason, just,
Asking
Asking
for
for a friend.
Asking for a friend.
Hey, look at this bottle!
Would Fa have ever done anything with that? Would
Roll an
that,
Arcana check.
would that have been in his line? Because
It's a case of ears that aren't hearing things right.
18.
So, you think back about your father, and he did do some rituals involving the setting gems into the helmets. And there was definitely a ritual involved with the blood diamonds in particular, where he would take somebody, turn them into a zombie, crush the gem into them, and then their life force would be absorbed into the gem, and then you have to very carefully insert it into the helmet. And
It's
two-
called blood diamonds.
they're blood diamonds.
Yeah.
And you're unsure if their soul is trapped in there, or what. But their life essence fuels that diamond, and when all 5 of those would be completed, he'd be able to achieve his idea.
Well, all I really know about rituals with souls and things like that is my father used to zombify people and then trap their life force into a diamond and use that to power things, but that's pretty much all I know about that.
Well, you've been maddeningly unhelpful. I'm gonna go to sleep now.
Wow. He sings really well.
It's a grenade.
Ow! Ow!
Long rest happens.
So long rest happens.
Yay!
Yay!
It's gonna be like, wait, It's gonna be early morning the next day when we wake up.
Well, it's like 10 at night right now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is like 2 o'clock
So
for
it'll
you
be the
guys.
next day.
So it's evening.
So it's 10 o'clock in the evening, because it was 2 o'clock, it's an 8-hour rest.
We went to bed in
Oh.
the afternoon.
Oh, why did we do that?
Sleep schedule's all messed up now.
No!
Twenty.
And now I have to drink in the morning, not the evening.
Don't you drink all the time?
What happened to
No.
the front wall?
Huh?
What happened to the front
No.
wall?
She shot it with an exploding arrow, and then Fa hit it with a couple things as well. Remember when she shot it with
There
an
was
arrow?
I'm
to
gonna
you?
make you swallow this thing.
There was a chromatic spray that happened, and I was not caught in it, and I was very
Yeah.
helpful.
Oh, yeah,
Very
that's
glad
right.
and
Because somebody
thankful for
kept shooting him
with lightning.
and making him angry.
It was a valid strategy.
It was.
It just kept happening, though.
It says, can we go home now?
Yep, let's go.
Alright.
Oh, what's that?
As soon as everyone's out, I'm gonna pack up my tower and take it with me.
Oh, I want to
Tower.
watch
Back in
this.
the tower.
So you turn to the tower, you point at it, and you say, is it justice just in common, or is it in any language?
It's in Elvish.
Cool. So you say the word justice, but in Elvish, and the tower rumbles into something, turns into a single square inch, drops on the ground, pick it up. Yes?
I just realized that Nikki speaks primordial.
Mm-hmm.
Can you talk to Tessa then?
Everyone speaks primordial.
Can.
Yep. I'm gonna cast Dark Vision on myself and Torin, since it's night.
I don't think I can see.
Darn,
I feel like I don't have dark vision, but that's
No,
okay.
you're
you are a human. You do not have Dark Vision. You are in complete
That's okay,
darkness.
I
You
have
see
Torin.
nothing.
Would you like to share a lantern?
Yes, please.
What kind of lantern is it?
Who needs dark
Call
vision?
us dark
You have
vision.
Torin.
You have your
I've got.
you have
It
your eye.
is a.
We're not talking
I have
about
a
that too much
candle.
yet.
What is it?
I do.
It's a hooded lantern.
I has a candle.
Your candle of the
Did
deep.
we mention yet that
Yes.
Nikki is an air genasi, just so you guys know?
Oh, yeah, that would have been nice to know.
Sorry.
Genasi green.
Blue.
Water genasi tend to be a variety of colors.
More sea.
Air
Hang
genasi,
on,
air blue.
I will read the thing.
She's blue, anyway. She's an air genasi, and she is blue,
Okay.
just so you know.
Yes.
The player has said thus that she is blue, so therefore she is blue.
I just thought
Therefore, she
Genasi
needs
were-
more drinks.
We should
Air
get
genasi
Nikki
typically have light blue
drunk,
skin,
though.
hair, and eyes. A faint but
Really?
constant breeze accompanies them, tossing the hair and stirring the clothing.
Genasi are blue.
Yeah.
Except that her hair doesn't
I would
toss
thought
because
maybe-
it's in a very tight bun, but you know.
Water genasi,
Does she have any like little
blue or
tiny
green skin.
flyaways that
Okay.
are just like?
No, it kind of shellacked.
She has a pet cloud that follows.
Pet cloud.
She keeps kicking at it. and
All
it
right,
won't go.
folks, back to town.
You.
I will lead the way.
I will ride the
Yeah.
leader.
I want you to make a roll a percentile.
Yay, that's the best.
Wait, who is really
Thank you.
percentile?
you
It's
like
to
to
roll
try?
a percentile.
And Kelson.
So I thought.
Just out of 100.
Yes, give it to me. Give it to me.
Here we go.
It's coming back. Looks like a 40.
Yep, that's a 40.
40.
Okay, 40.
Thank you. That's fun.
All right. You see some wild deer hopping around in the background.
Dinner.
We have Outlanders, don't we?
Hmm?
Oh, he is Goodberry.
I'm an Outlander.
You're an Outlander? Oh, Jabon wouldn't be able to find food
I'm
for
in-
us here?
Can you find food? when you
Technic-
don't
Would you
eat?
know what land food is?
Tessa's an outlander,
This is an Outlander?
I think.
I have good
That
berry.
is a fair point.
She
no.
also has Goodberry.
Goodberry. And she
She's
has
an outlander with
Goodberry.
Goodberry.
Okay, well then we don't need food.
If
My
we need
Goodberries look
seafood,
better.
we could probably
Yes,
ask
if you
some.
want seafood, I can get you some.
Excellent sushi.
Yes.
Just
can
grabs a
make-
fish and just chomps on it.
Everybody.
Kraken tastes particularly good.
If you can kill it.
Yes.
I can give you some deadly nightshade.
Pop that on my Kraken.
Spriggan, are you still offering the Deadly Nightshade?
I mean, do you want it?
I'm thinking about it.
What are you gonna use it for?
I don't know yet. I have an idea though.
What are you thinking?
Honestly, I don't know. But I don't like that Spriggan has it, mostly.
He's not gonna hurt anyone with it.
Well, I know it's poisonous.
He knows it's poisonous.
But not everyone else might know.
Well, I just know it's a pretty flower, see?
No, he does preface it with saying, would you like some deadly nightshade?
It is deadly.
See?
nightshade,
I am
too.
explaining how terribly deadly it is. Do not ingest. Keep out of reach of small children.
So you make it to the city gates. And
Which
there-
are barred and they won't let us in because it's after curfew.
Yeah, there is a gate guard posted. There's a tower. Hold there.
We should just
Who are
invite
you?
the
What's your
tower.
business?
We are the... I don't
Wait, are we
remember
back?
what our name is.
Are we back at the main place
Sil-
we're coming
say-
from?
Wait.
Do we have a name?
It's
Yes.
Silfragnarok. I think. I don't remember.
That's right.
Hold on. Let me check with
Where
my
are we getting more
superior.
distracted?
We're getting
We're
going
at the
into
city
town.
gate.
We're getting
Yeah.
carded.
The guard leaves, suppose, for a moment.
I mean, we're kind of an obvious group.
About
We look
5
good.
minutes
It's
pass.
dark.
We're the
Oh, true, it's
adventurers.
Why
Yeah,
is
It's
but
it
also
5
the
minutes
adventurers
so
that just
long?
become bandits.
He died. He totally died. Oh, can I scale the
You
wall?
see a half-orc face, but even more zombie. No.
Oh,
She's leaving my final form.
The guard comes back. All right. You match the description, except there's only supposed to be one blue one in the description.
Hi.
she's new.
They breed like rabbits.
I'm sorry?
Oh,
She's-
right.
She's related.
She's a temporary companion.
Possibly. We don't
They
know.
spit like amoeba.
Persuasion check.
Spriggan, no!
Oh, that was terrible. That is a 9.
He looks at you. He's like, "Oh, do they?"
Does he
Well,
even know what amoeba are?
You might.
I mean,
Oh.
Spriggan's probably seen them. He's small enough.
Just take some
I'll
Thanks,
let
man.
you in, but we will escort you back to the sitting duck.
Of course.
All right.
Sounds good to
Maybe when
me.
you wanted to go somewhere else.
So the gate
I
opens
think
and
that's his point.
2 extra guards
But I have
Follow with
people
you.
to see.
with lanterns.
Things
I
to
think
say.
it's adorable that they think a couple extra guards is just gonna be really helpful when it's our party. It's like,
You don't understand.
I mean, we are pretty stupid.
We ruin everything.
Why don't you kiss one of them? Fall in the manhole.
no, Torin's here. I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Is
Have
any
Torin
of
kiss him.
I'm gonna
good,
ask
thanks.
He's not Spriggan.
if Jakal had previously kissed any of these guards, but
Hasn't kissed anybody.
They're all elves, so no.
No, I think the only person she almost made a move on was Francis, the
I was like,
half-orc.
okay, I was like
Yeah,
Francis. That's
but
right.
Franny.
Oh, I
she didn't
remember.
make that much of a move on him.
Okay, I don't remember.
You are escorted back to the sitting duck.
Hey.
The door is locked. They knock on the door.
Larry, my man.
Why would a
Susan
inn be closed at
opens the door,
night?
great sword in hand.
Oh, I remember her.
Oh,
Hello.
Hi.
got a
Hello.
new one?
Yeah.
Only for a little bit.
Let's see. All right, come on in.
That's what we said about Stefan.
Is Larry still up and about?
Larry
Open the
is.
boot.
And
Yeah,
Stefan's
he's still
not a
up and
permanent
out,
party
he's
member
cleaning
anymore.
Alright, I'm going to walk over. Larry, could I have a small nightcap?
I wanted that
small
cap.
Well, I have a thimble, and I.
No, that's Spriggan size.
Too slow.
I can get a shot of something.
Okay.
Cool. Gallon for me.
Yeah, I was
Alright.
like, that's too small.
How hard do you want?
And a lot.
Just like a little
Okay.
bit. Lots.
Or is you a shot?
You sure?
I
Here you
experienced
go.
a lot of horrors today. I would like to sleep tonight, thank you.
Okay.
All right. So make a Constitution
Does
saving
anybody
throw.
have a big hammer?
Con save.
Do I?
Ha! 22.
I do
22.
not.
All
I
right.
have a hammer.
I do have an
You knock
iron
it back.
pot. It's
It,
Spriggan size.
it's not good. It does not taste good. But you know what?
Ugh.
He's gonna sit for a moment and.
But I'm proficient in smith's
Nice
tools, so
and
if someone
big
had one,
hammer.
I could use it.
Torn, do you want to play a
That's
game
all.
of cards before bed?
Of course.
Greg
Love
was like-
that.
Not those
Not
cards.
those cards.
Tessa's kind of cradling the rod of resurrection at the moment. Like,
So wait, were we using that on the bank or the man in the boulders? Or
Spiritual.
both?
Probably want us to get that back to the temple as soon as possible, don't you?
are you speaking common to her?
Yeah.
She looks at you and blinks.
Forgot. You can't speak common.
You want me to
Are you
translate?
wanting? I'm going to
I don't
speak
think you've
in.
met Tessa though, have you?
I have.
I guess.
What languages do you speak?
Celestial
I
is the
speak
language I first
common,
spoke to her, I think.
Sylvan.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna speak.
Druidic
Would you
and
like to
primordial.
take that
Oh, you can speak
temple
Druidic to her.
Halo?
Oh, and primordial.
Yes.
I'd
That's
like,
the point.
Yes,
I'd
you
like
could
to try
translate,
that
please.
as soon as possible. If we first thing in the morning.
Of course.
Okay.
Oh, apparently it's been resolved. We're going first thing in the morning,
All right, sounds like a plan.
which works for me because I have plans.
You have plans?
Puts on crown. I have plans.
I'm always wearing a crown. I still wear the ring of chicken mancy on my head.
Oh, that's right.
Oh. Oh. Haha. Awesome.
Would you like to play some cards?
It's time.
So y'all go to.
I'm summoned Torn in attack mode.
I summon Torn in defense mode.
Oh
Y'all
no!
go
I
to the
crit my
city.
Torn with Spriggan.
Alrighty, so so I
Move the
go
animals out of
upstairs with Chakal,
Torn's
and
312.
Chakal shows us where the girls' room
Divine
is.
shield.
Yes!
I have to share a room with Nikki and Chakal now.
There are 3
And-
beds in this room.
What about Tessa?
And Tessa.
They could,
Tessa's a nice roommate.
Would you like me to get you another room?
they could go into
I can
Idris's
get my
girl
own
room.
You sure?
Chakal and
Are you
Nikki.
gonna leave Tessa
They
with
could-
Chakal and Nikki?
Sleep on the floor.
Technically, I haven't gone upstairs yet. I could
Yeah.
still be at the bar thinking about this. I could just sleep down here.
Could beg Gar for a room.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
We still have a question.
Okay,
whether
so
we
I'm
want
gonna switch
keep
to Chakal
Nikki
for a second.
And
Okay.
Chakal with Tessa.
So
Are
we're
you asking
upstairs,
me
right?
now?
And so Chakal's like,
Yes.
so that's my bed, and that's Sue's bed, and that's Tessa's bed.
I don't know.
So we can
Oh, Lord.
see if we can get you a
Okay,
cot or
let's see.
something. Or Larry's nice. He's really nice. He's
Yes.
very helpful
We were going to leave her with that.
most of the time. What are you doing? Nikki has gone over, jumped onto Chakal's bed, just smiles at her like. She scoots over like an inch and goes, "There might be room for you two.
I can't think while she's talking.
It's nice to be back."
Is
Alright.
Tessa still downstairs?
I think Tessa is upstairs. She kind of just crawls into her bed.
You see none of this.
She rolls over, facing like the wall side, and she's like holding onto the rod.
And quietly cast Sob on herself.
Yes, and she has the rod against the wall and herself against the rod.
Okay. So
In other words, if you touch this woman, I'll make you into a wonderful soup.
I don't
Chakal.
think Chakal or Nikki know, though, necessarily that she has the rod, or what it does.
Yes.
If anybody does, it's gonna be Chakal, and I don't
Chakal
think she's
does
gonna
know.
care.
Yeah, Chakal did care quite a bit about the rod, actually, because she was afraid
that's
that might be
Oh,
used to bring back her dad, and she really wanted him dead.
But
so.
he brought himself.
And now
back,
he's dead
so-
twice.
So now we take the rod
Kill
and bring
you
him
twice.
back a third time.
If he's brought
She
himself
will murder
back,
all
which
of you.
means
Yeah,
there's
and
no
as
reason
soon
why he
as he
couldn't bring
comes
himself back
I'm
another
just gonna
time.
take the
What we
disengage, and I'm
should
going
do
to
is
dash.
use it on Goof and use him to farm XP.
Go.
Go.
Because him, I think we could handle for
So, Chakal tries to shove Nikki off the bed. This doesn't work. They're also trying to be quiet because Tessa's sleepy,
Uh-huh.
sobbing.
Well,
They
now
end up
the girls
arguing, but then they end up going into girls' sleepover mode where they're just like, "What's going on? I'm catching up." And so Nikki asks
Sue
Chakal,
runs back stairs. 2 more.
I know. I'm like, oh man, that was really a good idea.
So then Nikki ends up asking Chakal what's up with Tessa, and Chakal gives her version of events.
Oh god.
Oh god.
When a mommy and a daddy love each other very much. I know where rabies come from.
I thought you said rabies for a second there.
That's what I heard. I heard rabies.
It's like, I mean,
I
sure,
know,
but
I mean, it's possible, but
I mean, with the way Tessa is now.
Yeah.
So, and fills her in.
She bites off Hallam's head and then...
Oh yeah, but the important thing is that Nikki finds out that Tessa speaks primordial.
Cool.
That's really the important thing.
Got it.
And Nikki
the only
knows
one
Chakal
who can't
well
speak
enough to
primordial.
take everything she says with
Yeah, I
a
know.
Great.
heaping
Words.
teaspoon of salt.
Yeah.
It's fun, right?
Alright.
I know 2 languages.
I know
Oh, you
Gnomish.
poor thing.
I
That's
know.
not helpful. So we're talking about whether or not Nikki's going to stay.
Well, mostly I was just worried about having Nikki and Chakal in the same room as the Rod of Resurrection. A very, very priceless artifact. And we don't know anything about Nikki, so who knows what could happen.
We know
I think if it came down to it, Tessa could handle herself.
3 things about Nikki.
She's blue.
She's blue, she shoots, and she's on our side?
Question mark?
Question mark? She's on our side for now?
She's Chakal's sister. You
She
know
can
that.
probably
wait,
hold
there's
her
4
own long
things.
enough to get to her if she needs help.
She's a she. There's 5.
Besides, we'll get the Rod of Resurrection to the temple as soon as possible, probably.
You're right.
If she does anything, it might be on the way there.
I just don't know if we can trust her.
Why not?
She hasn't given us a good reason to.
She hasn't given us a good reason not to.
She killed her own father.
She kind
Yeah,
of,
but that guy was evil.
She was
she
saving
kind of
her
attacked
sister.
us when we were
And also, he was
at
kind of
the
an
tower
evil
the
zombie.
first time.
Well, Chakal also attacked her own father, so there's that.
She's Chakal.
Oh dear.
And
Continue our
if she's related to Chakal, how trustworthy do you think she can be?
I don't know.
But I don't think they're
I
related
don't
by
know if-
blood.
Yes, I don't know if they're actually.
They don't seem alike at all.
Well, that means they would have been raised the same way, and that would only lead to it being,
Well, nobody raised
point
me,
more.
and
We
I
had
turned
our
out
first
fine.
encounter with her. did not
well, you're
go
special.
No.
I'm not sure if that's a compliment.
It's a compliment.
But we
Okay.
also don't know what she was thinking the first time we met her. To her, we could have been trying to take everything from her family the first time we met her.
well. This is true.
This time, we know that her father was evil and doing
I mean, he
bad
was
magic, and she has to save her sister this time.
We'll give her a chance, but
To be fair, she didn't take the deadly nightshade, so
She did also give me the Helm of Brilliance. I have that still.
This is true.
I mean, if she really wanted anything.
Also, you do have that belt still.
Oh yeah.
alright, we'll give her a chance.
Okay. If she tries anything, I'm still there, so.
now Torn, it's still your turn.
Right. I would like to cast Wonderful Personality.
Wouldn't that be like a charisma check?
Alright, so another long rest, I guess? Or what?
Sure.
Fade to
just-
black.
We can just rest till morning.
I order another
Rest.
drink and then go upstairs.
Alright. Cool. Make
Like
like a full-size another shot.
We need to make a little mini Hearthstone deck
Make another
for us
shot.
to play.
Alright, make another contest.
Yes.
Uh-oh,
Mine
I
are
may
like
need
this
help.
big. Yours are like normal size.
Oh no, I'm fine. Total 20.
Cool.
I'm fine. I can make it
You're
by
feeling
myself.
pretty mellow, pretty relaxed.
Need some help getting up the stairs?
I think I'll be okay. I just need to lie down.
Well, that comes after getting up the stairs. You think you'll make it up the stairs?
I don't know, but
I just need to lie down.
You
Lie
don't
down
feel-
on stairs.
Tipsy yet, but you're feeling very, very relaxed, and everything's going a little. You're moving a little too slow for everything right now.
Everything's just.
So you
going.
probably shouldn't be in any high octane reactionary situations right now.
So
Make
like combat would be bad.
Roll for
roll
initiative.
initiative.
But you can make your way up the stairs and into your room.
I will be fine.
Insight check.
Spreading over here. Okay.
Yeah, I'm probably the best insightful person on our party.
Probably.
Maybe?
I mean, he is the druid.
That's true.
I is the wisest.
I has a +8.
To insight? Well, you have whatever it is.
I have a double
Expertise.
thingy thing, yes.
Well,
So
without
that's a
expertise,
+7.
I have insight. +6.
Yeah, I think without
'Cause
it, I
you
would
are
have like a 4 or 5.
A stronger druid than Tessa is,
Hmm?
since she is level 2.
That's because Tessa
but I'm the
is weird and
strongest.
pregnant.
I am the weakest.
And not pregnant, we think.
We gotta be the
certainly
definition of
hope
min-max.
so.
Who needs
We don't know what he did while he was gone.
I did lots of things.
See what I mean?
I'm married now.
What?
To a pineapple.
Under the sea.
I missed that.
She was an ugly pineapple.
But I loved her.
Alright, anything else you guys are gonna do?
Sleep.
Alright. So you sleeping?
Everybody
Sure.
sleeps.
Sleeping?
Mhm.
Are you asleep? Because you guys just had a.
I am not asleep.
Okay.
That's why I took drinks.
Dang it,
Are you asleep?
Grady's not here.
You are. Chakal's definitely sleeping. So
Chakal's probably sleeping again because that's what Chakal does, and Nikki's thinking through all the stuff she just learned and waiting for Tessa to wake up so they can have a conversation.
Alright.
Can I ask Gregory to start thinking up some modifications to my shields, even though...
Sure, take out your phone and text.
Dang it, she was here.
Yeah.
Spriggan remembers something and gets out of bed. It's gonna go downstairs eventually, slowly.
Okay.
By morning, and everyone else has gotten there, he has arrived downstairs.
Oh, it worked!
Losing 1 hit points and...
I have a grappling hook and climb this kid. I can get
Okay.
downstairs easy.
Alright. I want 7,
Eventually.
and is Spriggan awake?
Yeah, because Spriggan.
I'm,
By
also
Spriggan, I
down-
mean
I'm still
me.
downstairs. I didn't
Okay.
go upstairs.
I'm upstairs, remember something, and decide to go back downstairs by myself.
Okay, so you go downstairs.
Where's Larry?
You see Larry's about to go.
Larry!
Yeah? What do you
I remember your name somehow. But, what do you know about ghosts?
Oh. Well. Spirits of the dead that come back to haunt
Have
people.
you seen one that looks like this?
Well,
I obviously don't know
it
something.
looks terrifying.
What do you even know about rituals to tear people's souls out of their bodies and put them into little bottles and keep them there for all eternity so that they can never leave?
Spriggan,
Don't
I
talk
think-
about it. Don't let him fight them in.
I think you should leave him be. He doesn't seem
He
to.
seems like he knows something,
He doesn't seem to like to think about it though.
but that means he knows something.
He is a ghost.
I need to know.
Okay. So, when the orcs invaded the island, took it over from the original people, they say that some of the ghosts of the ones who stayed there still linger on these streets.
Ooh, they're outside. Let's go.
We can go out right
It's
now.
just a story. It's not real.
Is it real?
It's very real.
See, it's
In
real.
fact,
Roll persuasion.
Ghost goes by window.
See? See?
Like, it's funny, but it's Spriggan size, so nobody else can see.
That was a reflection.
It's
in
like
the
a piece
glass.
of dust, and it just goes by.
I think I do see someone every other night flitting behind the back window between here and the graveyard behind the dock.
Oh,
That sounds good. I'm gonna write that down so I don't forget. Say that again.
So
Every other night.
outside his
Around
bedroom
here.
window, which is on
Outside.
not built in there, but like on the lower floor, kind of behind the bar underneath the staircase, he has like his own little room.
Bedroom. Ghost.
So every night, about midnight, every other night, sorry, about midnight.
Tonight the night?
Third Tuesday.
No, that
of-
would be tomorrow night. They say that there's a ghost or some type of hunting figure flitting back and forth between here and the graveyard.
It sounds more like a grave robber, but maybe it's a ghost. And ghosts all know each other, right?
I don't. Maybe.
That sounds right. Let's go.
I think you need to ask a ghost to know that.
That's a good idea. Let's go ask.
Just don't bring any ghosts in here, okay?
I'll make sure he doesn't.
No
do
promises.
Okay.
That. I will make sure he doesn't do that.
Well, I mean, ghosts are just souls, and doesn't everybody have a soul? So technically, there's ghosts in here already.
Okay, don't talk about it.
there's ghosts in the
My
making.
soul is very old.
Good for you.
I don't think yours is.
I'm gonna go cry myself to sleep now.
Good night, Slade.
Okay, good night.
I love that Spriggan always needs a babysitter no matter where he goes. Everybody's like, no, wait, hold on.
So
Wait.
is this just Team S going ghost hunting?
Yes!
Oh, can we please do that tomorrow night? That would be so fun.
Alright, so.
Do you want to go ghost hunting?
I suppose if you're going to do it anyways, I can come with you.
Yay! I gotta go upstairs now because I really don't want to climb all the way back upstairs. Or I could just sit here and wait for you to go upstairs.
I can help you back up.
Okay, thank you.
Wait, are you going ghost hunting tonight? Or?
No, it's tomorrow night.
Okay.
You're not here.
So,
Sleep.
I'll take him back up and
You're
I'll
back
probably
upstairs.
stay upstairs as well.
alright, so are you guys staying awake for a while, or are you guys going to sleep?
Is
I'm gonna stay awake for a while.
horde mode just us fighting ghosts?
Are you going to sleep?
Yeah.
So you're asleep. You're asleep?
Mhm.
Gregory's sacked out. Chakal's asleep. Nikki asleep?
She may have dozed off.
Okay. Asleep. You're awake. I want you to make a perception check.
Thief in the night.
Knife and feet.
That is a 6.
Awesome.
No.
It's Savin.
Seven.
You
are the weakest
notice nothing.
That would have been a much better roll.
Seven.
There's
what you-
nothing as the chloroform just goes right over.
But you do hear a knock on the door.
On the door to...
To your room.
To your room? Okay.
I answer the door.
Whoa.
I'm sharing a room, aren't I? I can't just yell
Yes.
out.
You could.
You should probably not.
Like, oh, there's somebody at the door. Better go answer.
Who is it?
Aren't you in Howland's bed then?
I don't suppose
Maybe?
there's any like slit I can peek through
Ignises.
the door.
Oh.
I think I'm in Yggdrasil.
Not really, no.
Because you would have pitched up on Helen's bed.
But it's not.
Yeah.
Is it like a subtle, quiet knock, or is it just like someone obviously wants to get attention?
It's a quiet knock, but it's definitely noticeable. It's not like a... It's a... But it's not a bam, bam, bam.
Penny.
It's Larry's soul that has escaped his body. He's asking for help. It's an ettercap.
I'm
lost his
going
pet
to
spider,
open the
Jeffrey.
door ever so slightly so
come
I can
speak to
see
you
through.
because it can speak your
Just so I
language.
can-
Alright, make a perception check.
Cast fireball. Close door.
that is an 8.
An 8. You don't see anyone in the hallway.
They're
Okay.
invisible. They're invisible.
You just shout.
Have you
I
tried
can
looking
see
down?
you.
Oh, hello, Springy. I'll open the door a little further and like look down the hall, or open the door a little more so I can properly see right in front of me. And if there's no one there, then I'll look down the hallway.
Okay, so
Immediately gets
looking,
kidnapped.
Looking a boot.
looking
Head
down the
out,
hallway,
head gets
I don't think the thief would have knocked on the door.
That's
as you
what he
look
wants
down
you
the
to think.
hallway this way,
I don't think he would have.
you see this door close.
Go, 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 go.
I'm going to quietly walk
It's a
over.
rare event that only happens.
The eagle has landed.
Indeed, that was a 13 to quietly stealth over to the doorway.
Okay.
So I just saw the door close.
Yes.
I didn't necessarily see
I'm
anyone go.
proficient in stealth.
So this could
So
just
am
be some
I.
random person who got to their room very late, for all I know.
True.
Alright, so you walk up to the door.
That would be fiendishly clever if our DM just like, oh, sorry, wrong door.
Door is closed.
Break it down.
It's a mimic. Insult
That's
the
just
door.
Lael being mischievous.
Go for it. What do you have to lose?
It's Savin. Savin knocks on the door. Not very loudly, just kind of quiet enough where if it was the person, if it was someone who's wanting to talk, they'd probably be listening.
Mhm.
But not loud enough to like.
You hear a voice in Primordial say, "Are you here to talk?"
Were you the one who
Depends, are you here to
walked-
talk?
I don't know, do you
No,
come here
ser-
often?
Seriously though, it's like, were you the one knocking at the door?
Yes.
Then I suppose I am.
It's his patron.
This could get awkward.
You
I have no idea who this is.
walk in, and
never
sitting in the corner
And
is a blue-skinned young man looking at you.
And who might you?
Please kill
And
him.
I don't know who he is.
You
though.
don't.
You don't.
I
Please
have
kill him.
no idea who he is.
Hey there, Tiger. You just hit the jackpot.
What is it you wish to? Who are you?
If he came at me, I'll use my manacles on him.
My name is Anton. I was hoping I would,
Wait, did Gregory ever share his name with us?
no.
Nope.
What do I know about the thief?
Stupid goat.
Because
Only what Gregory's told us.
No, like, no, in general, plot-wise, about everything. Like, why I'm
I would
helping
have
you
told
guys.
us why we. That
he
a thief
stole
the
the
McGuffin.
book.
Some thief
Right.
stole the McGuffin.
Yes.
Right.
And so this guy could be a new ally, for all I know.
Right.
Do we
Got it.
know what he looks like?
I don't
He
think
has a
he
cloak.
does.
We do know that he has a special cloak.
Yeah.
So he's looking at you and says,
Cloak, they know it's bad.
I was kind of hoping to see another person like me. Oh,
Because he's also racist.
well.
What do
You see that he has blue skin as well, but he's looking at your ear that's still there. So, you from around here?
More or less, yes. I'm not from the land.
Yeah, well that makes sense. You seem too
Fishy.
cheery for that.
I'm a little fishy.
Looks
I
fishy
was,
about you.
Hey, this guy seems fishy. Shouldn't trust him.
I was hoping
Smells like
to
he belongs to you then.
speak to Gregory, but I guess he didn't.
No.
Did everything turn out okay at the tower? Did you retrieve what I left there?
Yes.
Hold on. Did Gregory tell us it was the thief that's...
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna immediately summon my Javelin of Lightning.
Okay.
Because I know this is related. And I'm not Gregory.
Okay.
I'm not gonna threaten him, I'm just
Okay.
gonna...
Eldritch
it's there
Blast.
now.
Eldritch Blast.
I can't do
Eldritch
anything
Blast.
with Eldritch Blast.
As you summon your weapon, he draws 2 daggers. I'd rather this doesn't get messy. Gregory seems nice and you seem to know him.
Yes.
Call for help.
It went fine. There was a slight complication.
Did the door not open? Because you can climb up it, and there's a trapdoor from the top. They didn't lock it.
You obviously are not. He's... Hold on. This is... I'd assume it'd be insight to see if he knows what I'd to be talking about.
Yes.
That is a 12 to see if he seems to... if he's like legitimately is confused or whatever.
He's... Hang on, let me check something. Yeah, he is not a very skilled people person, it looks
Okay,
like.
so he's confused.
So he's confused. I mean, I guess not everyone's very good at climbing, but...
No. Obviously, it did not directly involve him. Irrelevant.
Is Tessa okay?
Yes.
Okay. He slowly
You can
keeps his
bump
eyes
Yes, we're
on.
gonna
Okay,
get
I'm not.
engaged next
I just like have the spear now. I'm not like. I just have it.
He puts one dagger back. He's leaving the other one in his hand. It's sort of a
in the room.
an icy blue color that he's leaving in his hand. Just a few shades lighter
Power
than his skin.
grows in the top of
I just want to double check this apart again. Gregory told us he spoke to the thief who took the McGuffin.
Yes.
He told us this. Okay.
Yes.
Got it.
Okay.
You're the thief, aren't you?
Yeah,
You took the McGuffin.
I did.
You might want to hand it back.
I don't carry it on my body. So
Kill him, then cast Speak with Dead.
the
Interrogate
thing
him.
is, have you spent much time on the land?
Not directly on the land, no.
Okay.
But I know land pretty well.
And the camera battery's out.
Oh, it's like, well, I usually swim, but now walking is interesting. This whole walking thing.
Question as the player.
Yes.
So Mind Spike.
So
Can
Mind
I-
Spike, right?
Can I cast that
does a
without dealing damage?
I am unfamiliar with what Mind Spike
Mind Spike.
does.
Target must make a Wisdom saving throw or take 3d8 psychic damage, half as much on a success. On a fail, I always know where they are, as long as we're on the same plane of existence.
I think Scry would be more like what you're looking at for knowing where somebody is.
Yeah, no, it would
I
deal
mean,
damage.
So it would deal damage.
Yes, no, you cannot choose to have something not deal damage.
Okay.
Unless
Fair
you're a sorcerer and doing an AoE spell, and you're like, careful spell. And those people in there.
enough. Okay, fair enough. Just wondering, because I might end up using this on him.
What you're thinking, what would be better would be like detect thoughts. if you wanted to read his mind.
I don't want to read his mind. I just know he's gonna disappear in a moment. And I
He
want
wants
to
to
know
know
where
where
he's
he's
going.
going.
Also,
I
he
don't
does
want to
seem
know
to
where
move
he's going.
through planes sometimes, so...
Hunter's mark would be better.
You know what? I don't really have that. This is all I've got.
You could call for help.
Make
Alright.
the
The moment I call for help, he would either A, disappear, or B, one-shot me.
Stab him.
I'm okay with both of those options.
So he looks like he's like, okay, Gregory
Gregory,
I am
good.
not
This guy,
as-
rad. Okay, good to know.
implied
Pick another one next time.
that there may be another
Just
way
gonna
to
keep on
achieve
grabbing random people.
my goal.
What is your goal?
World domination.
So, this island,
Sucks.
there's some good people, and there's plenty of bad people. But on the
People who are
mainland,
speaking, there's people who are not.
few days to the west from here is for contact. And people like you and me aren't welcome. You apparently were able to find a home alright. I was stuck there for most of my life. And there's a lot of people there who can't make a life for themselves. I need the power and the lifespan to create a lasting change. I'm confident in my power now, but in order to not enact a violent change which would only give retribution, I need to live longer. Maybe even forever. I need a way to live longer. And that book can provide an option. But here's the thing about that. I don't know how to read.
Wow!
That seems very inconvenient.
That sounds like a you
I
problem.
immediately feel much more okay. Not amazingly better, but
You could have
So-
passed all yourselves by just writing them and being like, aha.
I was gonna just, write, I live forever. And then that problem's solved. And I just, start finding ways to enact change. Maybe an assassination here, put a new politician in place there, and, slowly bring about some reform. But, turns out you can't draw pictures in that book. So,
quite
I tried, and some things kind of broke. So,
What happened?
What?
Broke.
What happened?
I may have accidentally,
Written the Avengers
remember
in
that
this?
vault you followed? I had some people who were giving me some dirt.
Oh, right, because that was when... Yes, that whole mess at the party, yeah.
It was
Well-
not a mess. It was Spring's brilliant deduction.
Yes.
What I did was I took I stole the original blueprints for the vault, and I drew it into the book, but I drew it differently. It didn't have some of those alarm systems, and in doing so, I erased them from existence, and that doesn't quite work. So they kind of follow me sometimes, and I know there's some restrictions on what this thing can do. And I really want to make sure that I don't turn myself into a lich, or become a statue that lives forever in memory, or become known through some old song or tradition.
And live forever.
I need to live long enough to make actual change.
I mean, the book's
You
not
need
a
to hand
genie,
that
so...
book back. Can I prepare a spell? So, if he tries to book it, I can mind spike him? Or...
You can hold an action, but if it doesn't happen at the end of that 6 seconds, the spell slots consumed.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, it's not the best.
So you can, but
If
Would
he
not
doesn't book it in
recommend.
6 seconds, then I've
Would not
wasted
rec-
half my spell slots.
Yeah, would not recommend. Outside
Noted.
of combat, holding axe.
Yeah, that
Alright.
combat makes more sense.
I'll make you a deal. You find me a way to increase my lifespan, or guarantee me some political success. I'll hand that book back.
Are you tired worshipping Grunch?
You
We can turn it
don't
into a
seem to
ghost.
understand. I almost could not care less what happens to the people on this island. But you need to hand that book back.
He looks at you.
Power is dangerous. And you do not seem the wisest.
Looks at you.
I mean, you can't read, so
That's
Well-
not wisdom, that's intelligence.
whatever.
Aren't you a warlock?
Oh.
I understand dangerous power, yes.
Was power your choice? Or was it forced on you?
My backstory is my
Ooh.
Fair enough.
Got some angst
My
up in here.
backstory is my own too.
Oh, snap.
He away.
He just disappears.
He
So it has no
disappears.
time to mind spike.
No.
He just pulled a no you.
Maybe.
Well,
What a fun conversation. He seems like such a nice guy.
He probably won't come to us for help ever again.
He won't come to humans.
Alright.
We'll just have to catch him in the act and then use my manacles.
so
We'll just have
there's
to
no
never
sign
see.
that he was ever there, I'm assuming.
No. Anything else you want to do?
Whose room is this?
You want to sniff the brimstone?
Um,
So did he say the alarm system follows him around?
yeah,
That's what I got from that.
Sort of, to a degree. Actually, make a perception check.
Okay.
Wee woo, wee woo, wee
That's a
woo.
7.
Cool. No, it's fine.
7
It's
for
fine.
7.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
gonna go take a walk outside until everyone wakes up.
All right. You walk down. Downstairs, you see Susan Sellsword is there. You going somewhere?
Yes, I need to think.
All right. Just give 2 short knocks and 2 long knocks when you come back, and I'll know it's you. All right. Don't get in trouble.
Don't worry.
All right.
Don't worry.
He goes outside.
Uh,
Goes outside. Someone's lightning. Ah!
do you go anywhere particular, or are you just walking?
I am going to go to the docks and sit and stare out at the ocean.
All right. You've been staring at the ocean.
And then I'm going to be coming back by the time they're all up,
Could you
roughly.
just sit in the ocean and just be like,
That's actually a good point. He would actually be in the ocean, not on the docks.
You walk
Just
into
kind
the
of-
ocean. There's a confused sailor just kind of.
and he left the way he came.
All right.
Magnificent.
As soon as your head goes underneath the surface, you hear a voice. Savin.
Call it.
How's the surface, Savin?
It is dry.
Or irritating.
Wow.
It's
It's
everywhere.
everywhere. Nice.
Are you talking about the humor or the air?
I think my enemy is beginning to stir.
I know they're onto me.
Once you find the pretender god,
Oh no, they're onto me.
Spriggan, chicken god.
betray him. Cut him down. Don't let him realize his power.
Would I know who this is out of curiosity?
Sorry, that's me.
Yeah, so actually,
Everybody knows that the
Oh.
folk worship Torin.
Oh!
Oh no!
There's a big life-size statue in the middle of their plane.
I really want to know what's going on.
Once a year, they'll have a pilgrimage and climb to the top.
Ah! I hate not knowing what's going on.
Should I mention at this point, while we're just giving random information, that things that you should have noticed about Nikki is that she has a mechanical arm and a mechanical eye?
Hey, I need your arm.
I said she was Nebula.
Spriggan thinks it's totally normal and doesn't question it at all.
And
He
I
just
believe
thinks everybody who's like you is.
to look.
See, Torin, if we ever need to take care of her, we just ratchet her arm.
Spriggan's just like, oh, blue people are missing body parts. That's just normal.
Yeah, I believe it's her right arm is. Which arm is mechanical?
it's your right arm's mechanical.
My right arm. Okay, so I've got a mechanical right arm and a mechanical left eye.
Actually, you are in the ocean. I can see if this works.
Haha, faking laughter.
Did you
While
not?
you're
You
gone,
turn it
we've
on,
established that Spriggan thinks that blue people are just missing body parts.
This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea.
Come on, please
This is a great idea.
This is a bad
This is
idea.
no problem.
Is my patron still speaking to me out of curiosity?
He is, and I'm trying to.
Trying to do the
Moonlighting?
Yeah,
Mood
I set this up exactly for.
I cast mood lighting at 5th level.
Come on.
Not working.
It has no effect.
Confound it, the
Well, nothing
batteries are
happened.
dead.
It's a plug-in, so no.
Plugged in. Try unplugging and plugging in somewhere else.
Try turning it off, turning it on again.
I'm trying to do that.
Is the switching do on?
Well, yeah.
Ow.
You try hitting your head on the ceiling? That usually works.
It's on.
Press the power button on your remote.
No.
Oh well.
No, the mood lighting I worked so hard on.
So if you try the buttons on the light itself,
Yeah.
Like the ones on the front of the base.
like not the remote.
Ah!
Ouch!
I stared right into the sun.
Mood
was not prepared.
lighting.
It even has mood noises.
It's very particular. Work.
It's in a mood.
There we go.
It has fussy mood.
Hey, hit the light real quick and see if it's actually working.
How does it look on the computer?
Like nothing's happening.
Turn off
at
those
all.
lights,
Yeah,
maybe.
please.
Turn off those lights, Micah.
Oh.
Wow.
The
Wow.
moon.
Now we can tell
Wanna
Larry
see what it
ghost
looks like,
stories.
Yeah.
Once upon a time.
It works right here
Time just like
on
this.
my notes.
I don't know, it's working
No,
over
it's working
here.
over
It's working
here.
here on Spriggan.
Yeah.
It'll take a
I
while
got
for it
some.
to catch up.
There was a small creature looking
Okay.
just
So,
like.
Oh, that's pretty cool, actually.
Make your move.
Do it.
Soon.
I'm not gonna say anything in particular.
Screw you, Dad.
These are my friends
I can
now.
put you back where I found you.
In a fish
I
tank?
know.
As a
That's all.
statue. I'll take your other ear this time.
Wait, so you also have dad problems?
Yeah, so I don't feel like it's really.
My alarm doesn't have dad problems, aside
I
from
don't have-
Spriggan.
I mean,
I don't have that
It's
problem.
I
my
don't have dad
patron, not my
problems.
dad.
He's dead.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
I think your relationship
Yeah.
is over.
After
No,
the
it's fine.
voice
She
I'm
loves
my own
me.
grandma.
ends,
That's true.
you just sit there for a while.
I'm going
My
to leave
wonderful
the
15
water and
charisma.
sit on the dock because I feel suddenly more uncomfortable. in the water.
You
You'd be more
walk out of the
attracted
water,
to me.
sit on the dock. Same sailors just there, like. Just kind of walks
I
away.
think we should play D&D in this lighting all the time. I really like
Until
this.
combat happens, I want to be able to see my paper.
That's a good idea.
Well, then Ben can
I
turn on the
can
red
suggest-
lighting.
Oh!
Yeah,
Oh.
Have it flashing and have an annoying
Yeah, I
alarm
vote
going.
we always have this kind of light because I can see the best.
Yeah.
I mean, Ben can give it a seizure effect.
Yeah.
Please don't do that.
What,
I will
strobe
die.
light?
No,
I'm gonna catch
and
epilepsy.
I'm gonna
from
head
that.
back once the sun starts to rise.
All right.
You know you can.
As you're
develop
sitting
it
there on
now.
the dock,
That didn't
some of
surprise
the
me.
very few sailors, about like 6.
Is Goof there?
Goof is
Goof
dead.
Oh, that's right. I forgot he died.
We have the Rod of Resurrection, though.
Hey.
Does he have a brother named Doof?
He may.
Can we find out?
He has two. He has 2 brothers and his mom. So
Doof, doof, moof, and smoof. Floof.
actually, if there was a way we could do this with the camera still being able to see you guys, this would be.
I would
great.
so love this all the time.
You just need to drop that in the middle of the fan.
No, we've been trying to figure out ways to make this work, and this is the best we've got so far.
We need a studio.
But if we rework the way, like I mentioned earlier, for how we can set it up, that lighting might be like right in the center and be really good.
It might be better because I feel like it's hitting this side of the table
Yeah.
better anyway.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I just absorb darkness. I'm sorry.
Anyway, sailors.
So there's about like 6 sailors who just go and kind of go through the motions of preparing their sailing boats and whatnot, just keeping them ship shape.
Ooh.
Sun begins to rise.
Wow.
Ooh.
You make your way back to
I'm gonna
the
quit.
dock.
I'm back.
Alright.
You want light back on?
Aurora Borealis.
Ah.
Seizure mode.
Never look at it.
So,
Do you want light back on?
Yeah.
Don't go into the. Ow!
Ow.
It is bright.
I liked
So
it
we're
better
saying,
the other
darling?
way.
so,
This is why you should not drink right before you go to bed. The light comes in, it's so bright.
That's why you should not drink.
Call.
It would kill
You're
me.
awake if you would like to do anything.
What?
Nikki, it's the morning for all of you who wish to.
Nikki's finally
Okay.
asleep, so Chakal is gonna sit at bolt upright, kind of stretch.
Ah, she calls me.
Ah! Stretch, kind of end up pummeling Nikki in the face, kind of on accident.
I am going to get up and knock on the girl's door.
Mm-hmm.
I will answer the door.
Too late. Tessa's already there.
Wow, that was
Staff
fast.
in hand. Staff in hand.
Stefan
Okay.
is
Stefan,
dead.
hand.
In hand.
We're not bringing back Helen.
Did not see that
Behind
coming.
her, you can see that Nikki and Chakal apparently shared a bed, and that Chakal is still cuddling a greatsword.
As long as you're not cuddling each other. Alright,
Don't ask.
you ready?
Yay,
Let's go.
adventure.
I follow.
Alright.
This is
So,
cool. I wanna
Spriggan, are
be
you in
on
my
this.
pocket?
I'm on your
Tessa
shoulder.
is my
Great.
friend.
The pocket
sort
is
of.
a little too sleep-inducing.
Chakal goes
Seven, you
downstairs
joining
and
us?
looks for breakfast. Nikki.
Seven's not here.
I'm
Where's Seven?
downstairs.
Where's
We can
Seven?
Grab him on the way out.
I don't know.
We'll see if Larry knows where he went. We're gonna head down.
alright.
Nikki and
you head
Chakal
downstairs.
also head down.
Are we having breakfast before we leave?
No.
No,
Good
we don't have time.
adventures. Run on an empty stomach.
That sounds
Sorry.
like a bad idea. Torin,
Took
you
me a while
need
to
your
get
straight
down.
breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
Lies.
We-
All lies.
we won't be
Dessert
gone-
is the most important meal
We won't
of the
be
day.
gone that
Amen,
long.
sister.
Chakal's gonna eat breakfast, and Nikki's gonna follow.
Okay. So, Spriggan, Torin, Nikki, Sue, and Savin,
And
and
Tessa.
Tessa
Yes.
all head over to.
And Amy
We're
and
gonna go see that really big, cool guy that I forgot what his
Oh,
name
hey, and there's
was.
Amy too.
No.
So you see
Hilarious.
the tree root gnarled door of the Temple of Yesu. An acolyte opens the door. Yes.
what do you know about ghosts?
That's
well,
not why we're here.
sometimes when people die, that yes.
We don't have time for that.
Okay.
Spriggan, we can ask you questions when we're done with this. Don't
This
worry.
is more important for
We'll get your
now.
questions asked. We've come to return an artifact that was stolen.
Oh.
But,
Let me get Brother Patron for you. He'll
yes,
be most desired
him,
to hear
he's
this.
my favorite one here.
Mr.
First
Cro-
up. And
Brother
coming out
CrossFit.
What-
is
Question: would it be possible that on their way,
Brother CrossFit.
Nikki would discover that Savin also? What do you speak?
Celestial and primordial.
Okay, that you also speak primordial.
I
So-
haven't spoken it since. I've only spoken to Tessa and Celestial.
Well, you were around when he was talking with Tessa, though.
in Celestial.
In Celestial.
In Celestial. Do I find out that Tessa speaks primordial?
Oh.
Probably not. I wouldn't say
Well, no,
that.
she would, because she would find out from Chakal, who would know that.
Oh, if Chakal knew, then yes.
Then she's gonna say
I don't
something.
think Chakal would know.
Chakal. knew.
Chakal would just know she speaks a funny language.
That's true.
A funny language that sounds like evil.
And Nikki's way smarter and could figure out what that means.
Probably not. There's a lot of languages out there that sound like evil.
Mainly
Mainly-
sound evil. It sounds
There's like-
neutral.
But if her
That's true.
sister
Yucky
speaks
languages.
primordial,
But does she speak
So-
deep?
That's true, yeah.
That's the
Then-
important
Does she speak deep?
you're
Patron
talking
is
to her
fucking deep, since
sister,
I'm a
who's like, she
secret,
speaks
so-
funny and kind of like you do sometimes, and I don't
That's
know.
fair.
She'd be like,
That's fair, because if
Yeah, that's fair.
Nikki spoke that way a lot, Chakal would probably be
But-
able to recognize it.
That's
yeah,
true.
Brother
or
Patrick.
at least to give a really bad description that would be enough for Nikki to figure it out.
What do you know
Patrick.
about ghosts?
Well, sometimes when people die, they have unfinished business on this plane of existence.
Brother Patron, we do not have time for this.
Well,
We
I don't
always
have
have
time for this. I'm missing my morning workout.
In a moment, Spriggan. We've come to return the Rod of Resurrection.
Oh, I do have time for that.
Really.
Get it out of our hands.
Tessa?
Tessa walks up, has a hand.
But she doesn't necessarily know what we're doing.
She's
with
keeping
it.
both hands on it, and she says to him in Draconic.
We're not actually.
Since when does she speak that?
Just
Nope,
now.
she doesn't speak that.
I was
Anyway,
gonna say.
She's like, when did that?
What does she speak?
She speaks Celestial, Druidic, Primordial, Sylvan, Abyssal, Common, and Elvish.
She speaks Elvish now.
Speaks everything but
But
Draconic.
Draconic.
She
That's
speaks
what I got.
everything that I don't.
But
She
she-
speaks Elvish.
She
How
doesn't
long has she
speak
spoken
deep,
She
Elvish?
speaks common.
Since
She doesn't-
She understands.
Understands.
she
Understand.
reads and writes Common and Elvish.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, okay, because I was like, Chakal speaks.
Right. Sorry, she reads and writes Common and Elvish.
She does not speak deep.
Yeah. Well, she's going to say in Celestial and hope to high heaven that Patrick speaks it, which I don't think he does.
Savin would translate if he didn't get it.
Cool.
Or Nikki could. 'cause- We have two translators
I
now.
can only recognize what language it is. I can't speak it, you know. But if we ever need thieves' can't. I should really start looking for that around
If
the
you
city,
ever need
actually.
justice, can't.
We'll throw a cow after him.
No.
Oh, justice can't do
For
it.
justice!
Can. I said justice can't.
Does speak
Can.
Celestial.
Okay.
Wow.
Who'd have
That's
thought?
because Patrick.
Congratulations, you just
So
cut off the entire party save for Savin for this whole conversation. So now none of us have
Good for
Why
you,
is
brother.
Savin
Good for
like
you,
that?
brother.
It's so
CrossFit.
annoying.
It says, I'd like to bring back my husband. And Patchen looks at her. Well, if that thing's charged, we can certainly try. Follow me. And begins walking towards the graveyard.
I'm following.
Alright.
Are we
We're
supposed to
leaving again?
follow?
I guess so.
Are we following?
We follow.
Okay.
Bringing back Halo.
I don't know if I want to watch this.
I'm pretty sure I don't want to watch this as I follow along.
He says in Primordial, well, that rod needs to be attuned by someone who has access to divine magic, so if you could give me a few hours, she looks at him, I already have. You can... Well, alright then.
She jumped the gun.
Yeah, apparently druids can attune to that, so she did.
They can?
Yeah, druids can attune to it.
Wow.
It's gotta be cleric, paladin, or druid. So...
Fun.
Yeah.
Smirking over here like,
Sue, we're gonna come back here.
well, it has to be charged first.
I know we need it.
Who are we gonna use it on?
Torin.
If we need it?
Nope. We need it.
Okay.
So...
And they could beat him up for you.
No, he's not coming back. Trust me, I know he's not
Yet.
coming back. No,
Yet.
he's not. You haven't seen the ring.
Oh.
I had the signet ring.
It sucks so much.
So,
And I don't hide it
an hour
Look at this
passes
ring I've got.
where they
This is a
kind
fabulous
of
ring.
grave
Oh.
and they pull out the coffin. All right,
It seems much nicer than the guy in the boulders.
it's time to attempt the ritual. Would anyone like to add something to this? Tessa walks forward and she pulls out the rod, holds it over the body. I see you've begun. Anyone else like to offer something to bring him back?
I have this deadly nightshade.
Brings him back and he immediately dies.
Puts in his mouth. He's like, what? Swallows. Oh no.
Protection from poison.
Well, does that bring back memories of working with him, or have some special connection to
He
him?
tried to kill me once.
Forgiveness for that vendetta might perhaps help in this circumstance.
It wasn't
I
personal.
don't know, you
I'm
could
not
pour
mad.
out my money on him. He was my bank.
What?
That's a fair point, though.
So
Fair
how much
point,
money is
fair
that?
point.
I don't know how much money was that.
Talon just wakes up to money just raining down on his face.
It is 175 gold pieces.
Alright.
Kill
Make
him.
it rain.
Alright. That's certainly an offering. And I want you to roll a persuasion check as you're trying to persuade the afterlife. You're trying to bribe the afterlife. With
Spriggan is
175
bribing
bucks.
the afterlife.
I feel like I don't have any.
If you'd like to give a few words as well, as you do so.
I have his bag of holding. But it's just an empty bag of holding.
fancy
Bank
crown.
of Hallen. It would be really awesome if you came back because I don't know. I like to have two banks that I can trust rather than
But
just
I don't
one.
have anything to say.
That's not bad. That is an 18.
Alright.
I'm going to step forward. Halon, I never met you, but
You suck.
from what I've heard from your friends, you were a great man. You gave your life trying to defend them, and you did a lot of good things in life. You helped people that others didn't think deserved a second chance. And right now, this world could use a lot more people like you helping other people, and it could really use you right now.
Roll a persuasion check.
Nikki.
At this
Nikki
moment
needs
as
to go
well,
last.
you see a group of 3 orcs walk up.
Full orcs?
Full orcs.
For a group of forks. 17.
17, okay. Stand there,
Three orcs
one
walking
with
through a
a
temple.
scarred eye and a heavy gray beard, and they just kind of stand in the background.
What are they for?
They're gonna kill
And the
him
lead
when he
one.
comes back.
Steps forward.
Grump says no. Pours a vial of
Anyone
acid.
else have something to say?
Yeah.
Don't look
Alright.
at me. I'm not on the game.
Elon, I guess that's your name.
We were mortal enemies.
You're a good fighter, so no hard feelings.
I would also like to step forward, and
Okay.
I would like to. Tessa's standing right over. She has the rod, so I'm going to reach out and put a hand on her shoulder and say, Halon, please come back. Tessa needs you.
Alright.
Aw, that's actually really sweet.
Jeez, Nikki, what's wrong with you?
No, that was me. Not
The
Nikki.
Well, who
youngest
cares
of the
about
3
Tessa the
orcs
most?
there reaches into his robes and pulls out a holy symbol of a tree with several dangling roots and begins muttering a prayer in Celestial.
I don't understand what's going on.
Cool.
And
I think it's religion.
Let me make a religion check.
Nope, it's a cult, run
I
away!
got a +0 to that.
They worship spiders.
Alright.
Nope, I'm out of here.
You see
Who sees?
a bit of golden light begins to absorb into Halon.
OMG.
And you begin seeing some celestial wings spectrally coming out of his back.
That's
Begins
Halon, alright.
raising a bit out of the coffin. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Ah!
Orcs are there. Yeet.
That's a 4.
No.
That would be a 7
7.
plus 4 plus
6.
not plus Spriggan. I'm not holding him right now.
10.
Is it more than 15?
It is not.
You are all knocked prone. Tessa
No, not good.
is also
Bad
knocked
touch.
prone. And you, the sky starts to darken a bit. Anyone here speak Orcish?
No.
No.
Chakal does.
She's
Oh,
not
she's
here.
not
Not
here.
here.
Never mind.
You hear a voice in Orcish begin speaking, rumbling through this earthquake.
This is not good.
And a tendril of black energy begins circling around everyone here.
They don't want Halon to come back.
They're gonna put
where's
Ingrid's
the-
soul into his body.
So they were speaking celestial, right? The
Yes.
orcs? So what were they saying? Because I could understand that.
It was a prayer to Yesu. You can tell this is a recent convert. And basically it's just a prayer of
Prayer of
bring him
help.
back.
Oh, okay.
Please bring him back. It wasn't praying
So
to...
they don't really have any ill intentions.
Right. Well, especially not that guy. I mean, the other 2 guys haven't said anything.
That's
I
true.
assume this looks bad.
The eldest orc, the one with the scarred eye and the thick beard,
supposed to happen.
his green skin turns greener, and he's looking up at the sky. He's like, "This is not good. This is not good.
No
Not supposed
kidding,
to
Captain
happen.
Obvious.
I think Grumps is trying to interrupt a ritual. This is the first time that humans and orcs have had peace here in, well, about 15 years. So, not that long, but still, this is something he doesn't want to happen.
So what do we do?
I don't know.
The patron, any ideas?
Everybody give advantage to the spellcasters.
All right. Who can cast healing magic? I can. You can. Tessa looks and she nods, a little weak.
Nope.
I
You got
have
no
all
heals.
the healing.
Got no heals.
All
I
right.
just fight things.
Let's see if we can purge the infection out of Halland. As you begin looking, the wings turn less angelic and they start turning more skeletal.
Maybe
no,
we should have
he's
just left
dying.
Halon dead.
Not good.
Tessa is going to use her Balm of the Summer
I'm sorry
Court.
we turned Halon evil, Kelton.
That's fine.
I am
Dark
not happy
Halon.
about this. This is my friend.
It's like Pitu.
All right. Patron is going to use.
Can we stand up?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
assuming we've stood back up. at this
It's
point.
half your movement, but yeah, you stand up. I don't imagine you're gonna fight a cloud, so.
I'm not
Going
gonna
to
do that at
hold
all.
one of my shields in front of Captain Sue.
Aw.
And hold the other one in
Sweet.
front of me and Spriggan.
Wait, I need to heal.
Patron is going to
Six
use.
you.
Spriggan on top of shield.
I'm not an attachment.
Not yet.
You
His
should have,
domain
like, a
spell
little
of
thing
Cure
right on the top of
Wounds.
your shield. And
Yes.
Spriggan just slips on and he's just like,
Second level. Really? Only second level? Should he have more than that? Oh, he's level
He's a-
4 cleric.
Who is?
Patron.
He's a
Yeah,
baby.
right.
Pretty
It's
much.
only level 4?
probably
yeah.
haven't leveled him up in between sessions.
Yeah.
He doesn't go out adventuring like we do.
That's
true.
fair.
Yeah. He works at folklore where nothing ever happens.
But he's always working out.
Except for, he happens
I
to
mean, he
level
doesn't work
barbarian.
out his
Kidding.
magic, he just works out his body.
Yeah,
Level
it's
27 barbarian.
Alright, so Cure Wounds, what's that?
Oh,
1d6.
Cure Wounds is no, it's 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier, and then it's an additional d8 for each spell slot above first.
Okay. I'm gonna say he has a 3rd level slot, because that would make sense.
I should have been able to add my inspiring leader feat to my
You get 3rd level slots way later than
my
4th.
speech.
Okay.
Well, I get 5th, I believe, is when you get your 3rd level slots.
Okay. Cool.
I should have been able to add inspiring leader to my speech.
You
Alright.
get temporary hit points. You get temporary.
He pours everything he has right there into his spell. Spriggan, if you'd like to do something.
Yes, I'm going to wild shape into the gentle giant Serenicorn, and then I will use my healing touch
Alright.
on Hallen, and he would get 10 hit
Music.
points, and also I remove all diseases and all poisons affecting them.
Alright.
This accidentally stabs him in the face.
Oh, you haven't seen me yet in this form. Torin.
I'm gonna get.
Kelton has, but
Gonna kind of pat you on the side.
that has figure now.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're a deer.
Where is
Very much not a deer.
He's a Serenicorn.
Oh, I see. I didn't see that.
There we go. Since Tessa's thing wasn't actually a spell, and it was a bonus action, because it was a class feature, she's going to actually use a spell! Which is Healing Word, because that's all she has. She has Cure Wounds. So she's going to use her first level Cure Wounds. Isn't she adorable?
I can use a healer's kit.
It's not healing magic though.
Alright, now for the important thing.
Roll initiative.
I trample over Hallen.
Alright.
Oh, I do have a sort of healing spell. I've got Vampiric Touch. Those to me.
Hallen's
Look at all these ladies on their phones.
life
Yeah.
begins
Very
getting more
competent.
absorbed in.
Can't fight a cloud,
The
sir.
skeletal wings begin to sort of flicker and then disappear. And Hallen drops back into the coffin.
He takes 2d6 bludgeoning damage and dies again.
Alright.
I mean, is a coffin furniture, though? That's the question.
Does it do piercing damage?
Does it do piercing?
It's furniture.
Hallen
He hits the corner.
opens his eyes. One is black and one is currently glowing. He stands up, and the orc with the holy symbol rushes up to him, puts his hand on his chest.
Cast to spell evil. Spell evil and
Oh,
good.
dear.
We'll
Alright.
make him neutral.
I don't want to have to kill Halo in front of Tessa.
Hallen's other eye shifts back to a gold and they turn back normal. He collapses to his knees, breathing, and the half orc, the old orc, falls over.
I'm gonna go check on the orc.
Alright, make a
Medicine check. That was a 21.
21. He is not breathing. There is no movement. There is no pulse.
Is Halon...
Halon's.
He's just on his knees right now.
He is currently on his knees, slumping forward.
I'm assuming Tessa's checking him to make sure he's okay.
Hallen,
Tessa
how
at
do
the
you
moment
feel?
is passing out.
Got it.
I don't know who to go for. I have too many friends.
Patron, also, falling over. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Is there still an evil cloud?
It's considerably less evil and more stormy.
I
Okay.
think I might call
I'm
him.
going to go
It's
over.
going to-
Neither form. Yes, it is.
Yeah, I'm
Cool.
gonna kneel in front of Halon.
Yep, I'm over with him. I rolled for
Oh, that was terrible. That was a 7.
Alright, you instantly shift back into Spriggan. And you feel an incredible wave of nausea.
I'm going to go see how Spriggan is.
Spriggan doesn't
You
say
take
Oh no.
Oh,
I'm gonna check on Tessa.
you take 15 points of necrotic damage.
Oh! Ow! Maybe we should run. Run far away.
Yeah, I'm
There's
checking
enough of us.
Tessa.
We can
Stay
all
What do
Okay.
I
run
roll
and
to
leave.
make sure she's okay?
Nature. Alright, sorry, medicine. I keep forgetting medicine's actually a thing.
That is 12.
12. She
you
is
okay?
breathing, but her breathing's a little irregular.
No. No.
So, remind me
Are
who's
you
down
alive?
exactly.
Or
Yes.
Tessa is
fine, buddy.
Tessa?
prone,
We'll be fine.
but
Halon.
alive. Hallen is
Kneeling, but alive.
Kneeling but alive.
well, has anyone checked on him yet?
I have.
Okay.
Well, I am.
roll your check.
Medicine. 14.
14.
I can do CPR.
He's breathing, but it's irregular and
You just,
not normal.
Can I...
5
He-
points
is
of
he
bludgeoning damage
looking
3
down?
times.
Bam, 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 bam,
Can
bam.
I push him up so that I can see
no, I
his
killed him.
face?
Sure. You push him up, looking at his face.
Eyes open or face?
One's open, one's kind of closed.
Fancy meeting you here, Leonardo boy.
Patron
Backslayer.
is going to.
It's fine.
I mean, if Ben didn't
It's a
really
mimic.
want us to do it, he
What?
would have let us
It's a
have the
mimic.
rod.
or he would have had Tessa too.
Yes, see?
Or
This
he's
is
trying
fine.
to get us all killed.
This will be fine.
Patron
This
is
is
also
fine.
prone and clutching his gut.
Is he obviously awake though?
Yeah, he's in pain, but he's awake.
It better wouldn't have been.
Now
It
would be a
would've been a
good
lot
time
worse
to
if I
run.
wasn't a
Now would be a
Swedish
good time to run. I'm going to try
You
to
did
get
good, little buddy.
Halon to his
You did good.
feet if
Okay.
I can.
This
Make
make
a
better
strength
than
check.
Worth it.
Not good at that.
I would attempt to pick up Tessa, but I think I just end up dropping her.
17.
I would like to pick up Tessa.
Okay. Make a strength.
17.
17. Alright, so
That
you
is a
hoist him up. He has her.
19.
You, no problem. She's lighter than he is, and also you are stronger than
I mean,
she
you walk
is.
around with 2 shields all the time.
So you scoop her up. pretty
Dude,
much.
Halon is so much taller than I am. How is this working? I'm like,
His
eh.
feet are dragging on the ground.
Yeah.
Can I help pull Halon?
Sure. So you would have advantage because he's
yeah.
helping you.
Sweet. That
Do I roll again then?
No, so she has advantage
Okay.
on the strength check because you are helping her.
Oh wait.
So
You're taking the help action, you give her advantage. That's how help works.
So I don't do rolling.
You,
don't-
don't,
you don't roll
roll
anything.
anything.
Got it.
I roll them.
You roll with advantage.
Is that better?
Not really, because it was a 17, now it's a 10, so thanks, 7.
Well, at this point, he's already up, and it's
Yeah.
the two of you are dragging a semi-conscious person, so it's working.
Recently alive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Undeaded him.
He's been re-identified.
Cool.
They come again, they charge it up,
the-
we could do the same thing again. They could re-identify.
Elder orc picks up the dead orc,
Yeah.
and
Is anybody
He's
going
looking
after Patron?
I'll lift him.
Aren't you down yourself?
Oh yeah,
I'm
who got
fine.
Spriggan?
I'm holding Spriggan.
Okay, you've got Spriggan. And Tessa.
Nikki's just sort of there.
You want to make yourself
They're just
useful?
watching.
Sure.
Going to hand Tessa to Nikki and then go help Patrick.
Oh yeah, I'll take Tessa. That makes a lot of sense.
sure, make a strength check just to.
Don't drop her.
We will all kill you.
What do I do for
Strength.
Strength.
Or athletics.
Yeah, this is the athletics, I guess. I could have said that.
Oh, athletics? Which case I would have had a plus 20. Oh.
Plus 20? What?
Plus 20. Wow, you got those great.
No, it would have been a
Where's athletics? I think you go. 16.
Cool. You have her. No problem.
Helping Patron up.
All right.
Athletics?
He is helping himself up because he's actually conscious.
Great.
But you can still help.
But you help him up and he... Okay. I think that's not normal.
It didn't
Hope
seem
That's
not
comforting.
normal.
I guess we go inside and weather the storm?
So is
Sounds
this,
like a plan.
so this storm is happening outside.
Yes.
Yeah, we went
and
outside
you,
for
you
this.
are currently outside in the graveyard and there is a lightning storm around the area.
Should probably get out of here.
Mr.
That'd be
Bank,
good.
you're alive now, yay!
It's okay,
Helen
buddy. Save your strength.
doesn't reply.
No.
Outside of it.
So are we going back inside the temple then?
Okay.
Okay.
Hope you won't be like one of those times when the protagonist dies and they resurrect him, but he's all crazy and evil.
I mean,
Well,
that would
once
be how.
once we're inside and
Oh.
we set Halen down, I'm going to summon my spear. Again.
I need to... Good, okay.
Actually, if he does anything, I'm right next to him. I have sneak attack.
I'll put you back where you can.
Halen wakes up to all his
We
friends.
brought you into
pointing
this world, we
weapons
can
at him.
take you
Are
out!
you evil?
But once we get inside and set him down, I'm going to summon my spear again.
Alright, so you guys are all inside now.
Okay.
Various acolytes help you carry people over. And they begin looking.
And they're gonna be a little
Outside.
schizo in a few minutes, but...
Well, that's a crazy storm that just broke out.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Really crazy.
Oh, so he's looking kind of dirty.
Everyone's a little not okay right now. There's
Oh my goodness!
kind of an evil cloud.
O'Cloon's dead. What?
Who's dead?
Bless you.
The orc.
Oh.
O'Cloon.
Bless you.
I am. No, it's, his name was O'Cloon.
Bless you.
I'm sorry.
Call him Barry, okay?
There was.
Barry's dead.
I'm guessing there was some trouble
Would you like a bear?
resurrecting our friend.
No, it's. Oh, you know what? Thank you. Maybe later.
Is this an orc speaking?
No, this is
One of
one of the
the-
acolytes.
Got it.
Speaking of the.
Got it.
It's okay, Spriggan. Calm down.
In 10 more levels, I could eat him.
Like, he just,
Okay.
in his like unconscious comatose. In 10 more hours, I could eat him.
That's great, buddy. Into my pocket you go.
Oh my goodness.
Spriggan's
Patrick
just been
looks at you guys.
manhandled.
Well, it looks like. It looks like Groomsh didn't want him to come back.
No kidding.
What?
Yeah.
Never would have guessed that.
Who are you?
She's temporary. Don't worry.
She's new. Relative of Chakal's.
Oh.
Just, oh.
I aside to Patrick go,
Who?
like Chakal.
Who what?
Grumsh.
Groomsh is the god of the orcs.
Not a nice guy.
And they are...
Chakal had an idol of him
You
for a
see
while.
these two gentlemen and their fallen friend here?
Yes.
They are orcs.
Okay.
And their deity tends to push them to be rather not nice.
Yeah.
So they're like your dad.
The orc breaks in. But we're making a definite effort to do better.
Like you.
However, he does speak to us and spurs on our anger, so we try to remain
Like
at
your...
peace.
No, wait, I don't know that. Like your dad.
You talking about dad?
Can we stop talking about dads, please?
Well, I don't know.
I
You
don't
seem
know
to
what-
like kissing them.
I don't
Everyone,
know.
calm down.
It's a
I don't
fighting
have a dad.
tactic,
Everyone.
and it works.
I don't have a dad.
Now's not the time.
Good for you.
It's okay. It's okay.
I know.
So is anything happening?
My dead
The
friend
storm
is
is
now
just still
alive
storming.
again.
The storm's still
Awesome.
storming. It rages on for another hour,
Okay.
but then dies down.
We should have eaten breakfast.
I told you!
Actually, that's not true. If some of us had eaten breakfast, we probably would have thrown it up.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
I already did.
Too bad.
Well, at least some of us were useful bringing back Bank.
His name
By the way,
is
that
not
goal
Bank.
dissipated into the spell, so.
Cool.
Bank ate your money.
That's okay. I don't spend money really.
No.
So, currently you're all in the temple.
Yes.
Tessa has kind of come around a bit more, and she's looking worried. This counts as a short rest for anyone who
Put
wants to.
her next to Halon.
Yeah, she is.
I would like to
Jeez.
Yeah, I
spend
put her there.
all the hit dice.
She figured that much out to, put wife next to her.
7, 10, 15. I had to spend all of my hit dice to get back up to full.
How many hit points do you have?
I have 21 hit points.
Oof.
I didn't
That's
fall at
so
all during the
rough.
fight with Far's turn,
Gosh.
which was insane.
Wow.
So Hallen at the moment is actually kind of fluttering.
Fluttering?
Fluttering,
Oh, his eyes are fluttering.
Yeah.
He's fluttering.
I'm like, how is
He's floating there as a
He's
weasel.
just like.
He's going towards the lamp.
Tessa puts a hand on him and she uses her second use of Ball and Summer Court and give him a little bit more.
He has more juice.
And he sits up.
And everybody roll initiative.
Helen, you were dead, right? What do you know about ghosts?
Spriggan, this is not the time.
I think it's the
We need to
perfect
leave
time.
Halon alone.
I thought he was pocketed.
I can do what I want.
Tessa kind of just puts an arm around you.
Nobody died. Just you.
She says to you in Celestial, let maybe check in on us tomorrow.
Of course.
See how things are going.
What happened?
You
Your
were
wife
dead.
speaks to you in Celestial. Says,
That's the wife dudes.
well, you were dead, and now you're not, and Groomsh decided he would rather you stay dead and attempted to intervene. However, one of the orcs who you helped make our alliance with helped bring you back. Why don't you just take it easy? We'll make sure you're better later, okay?
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm much better than you may know. Okay. You know what? We'll
He's
just take
dead.
care
Wake up!
Speaking, I thought you didn't give him the deadly nightshade.
So
Only because Father
Helen,
Patchett wouldn't
you
let
are back.
me.
You have 1 hit point. You are very exhausted. Like, hang on, I'll have to
Like
take
4 points.
4
of
points of
exhaustion.
exhaustion.
I think.
Like if we had to put a point system out there, it would be 4.
Before.
Hang on, let me double check.
On a scale of 1 to 4,
Points.
you're a solid 4.
Well, still
How
1 to
many
6
did-
actually.
One.
I think they can't
Actually, I think
explicitly
it's-
tell you.
You have a
Hit
minus
points.
4 on all ability
Hit
checks.
points.
You have
One.
disadvantage on
Big
ability
one.
checks. Your speed is halved. You have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws, and your hit point maximum is currently halved.
I have 1 hit point.
So yeah, but your maximum is now like what, 25
Yes, 25.
for until you are no longer,
Till I take a good long nap.
which you should probably go and do.
Yes.
Like right now.
And then
Like
let
right here.
Halon go off and he can be a farmer with his wife.
Yeah.
Tessa hands the staff over to Patron, and Patron says,
No,
Thank you.
Spriggan.
I need it.
Why?
Maybe later.
For
So,
Torin.
Tessa and Hallen.
Torin's not dead.
Not
He
dead.
might be.
Currently?
Come on, Spriggan. When have you done anything to be able to take me down?
Well, yesterday.
I wasn't in my right mind then, okay?
I don't.
Wasn't feeling like myself.
I don't think right mind has anything to do with spells that just hit you.
I think Torin was just having an off day.
Sure.
Spells that require con saves. and wisdom saves.
Maybe he was distracted.
By what?
I'm good at con saves, though.
I don't know, you were rolling pretty bad yesterday. But you gave great temporary hit
I
points.
blame
to me.
Sathin for that. I don't know why, but I do.
I mean,
You're
there
not
was
wrong.
that one time when the comb angled like
It was
this,
just enough.
and it just caught both of you right after Savin did not
Nikki
hit him.
wisely just sits back and watches this happen and just like,
Can we not discuss combat from yesterday? Because if, in all fairness, I think I killed the most zombies, so
I didn't go down at all.
in all
neither
fairness,
did I.
I was the most awesome. And you
I
ran
mean,
away.
You stole
This is
the
not
final
important
kill.
right now.
All right,
Can
folks.
I talk to Father Patron
You dropped
now?
a dagger on
Yes,
yourself.
you can drop to speak Brother Patron. Brother Patron, a friend has a question to ask.
Yes, Ghost, you were speaking.
Yeah, so what do you know about rituals that tear the souls out of people's bodies and put them into bottles to keep them there forever and ever?
Where did you hear about this?
I saw it.
Did you see it happen?
No, I saw the after effects though. They were dead.
Do you know where this was?
I don't remember where it was. It was in a house.
Okay.
A basement.
Well, that is helpful. Not on this island?
I don't think so, but then again, it was another life.
I guess we all have moments like that. So,
No.
We do.
there, I do believe some necromancers have an ability to trap the soul of someone into their bottle and then put their own soul in that person's body.
Oh no, the other person was dead too.
Well then, I will look into this.
Cool. Let's go.
Have a nice day.
Since when is Spriggan the boss?
I've always been the boss.
Thank you for
Puts on
thank you
crowd.
thank you for all your help, Brother Patron.
Babies in the family,
Don't you
I
know
thought.
that I babysit Torrent?
Oh, you're welcome.
I'm sure
He's one of my own. Stefan at the moment rushes in. What just happened?
Late as usual.
Halen's alive.
It's best
Your
just
boyfriend's alive.
Well, good to know.
No! No, Spriggan! Bad!
At the moment you see that,
Don't make me get the spray bottle.
What's a spray bottle?
you see that Stefan is actually
You're about to
smeared with
find out.
blood at the moment.
What?
What happened to
Well,
you?
I leave the cities for like 4 hours. I clear out a bandit camp, and I come back, and there's an earthquake, and there's apparently like grooms showed up.
Yeah,
Oh, we did your job for you.
that's what happens when you're awesome.
Or she did your job for you.
That's
Mhm.
true.
Who are you?
I'm Nikki.
She's
Call
new.
sister.
Oh, hi, I'm Stefan.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So, how
Wait,
did you...
she's shaking hands.
Yes.
Sorry.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Curse you.
And you expect her to do a really quick, like, handshake can be done, but she's shaking hands for like an awkwardly long time
Mm-hmm.
because she's evaluating him.
Okay.
Taking his pulse.
Yeah, taking his
Blood
pulse.
pressure.
Yeah.
Would you like to make an insight check on him?
Temperature.
I was gonna say she's just like really was
Say
a former
aw.
pirate. But I can roll.
So you make an insight check on him.
Stefan,
You were born on a Tuesday, right?
30.
It was raining.
7?
Oh, you're a Capricorn.
right? Ah!
Dang it!
What is it?
It was only a 7.
Okay.
Not great.
Torrent, I don't know why,
I
but I
thought
feel
that
like we should kill
was
him.
You realize that he's pretty
Some
strong.
other ghost speaks to you.
Pretty strong.
Stronger than you are.
Stronger than you are.
Okay.
You get the sense he's less dexterous though.
Okay.
That's because he's
I'm more.
buffoon.
I'm stronger and more dexterous than you, and healthier,
Actually,
Torrent,
and I'm better
Again.
looking than you.
he looks over and
Torrent
sees
is
you like,
9 times stronger
Oh.
than I am.
you must be Torin.
Better than you.
You must be Torin.
Yes, that's me.
Yes, this is Torrent.
We
He's my friend. He looks like this.
can we talk real quick?
Yes.
Of course.
So he walks off a little ways with you. You probably don't remember this. We met briefly earlier. Before I was rescued from my life, I was forced into servitude
begging
aboard
for it
the
now.
aboard the ship, the Heartless Herald, which I believe you ran into briefly.
You one of Forknose men, then?
Yep, I was one of the ones who boarded your ship, and I saw you fight. You're impressive.
Thanks.
So,
I'm glad you decided to turn your life around.
I was very grateful to receive the chance. If you ever wish to take on Forknose's men, let me know. I have a bit of a sword to settle with them as well. Now,
You don't like cutlery?
my deity is all about justice and mercy. While I am very eager to mete out justice, I know that some other people were in my shoes. And Hallen seems to be more on the mercy side. So,
Oh, have you seen his last name?
if you have any questions about Forkno or any of the Red Raven pirates,
Do they tear people's souls out of their bodies and put them into bottles?
Right, Springs.
well, there's 12 ships, 12 captains. Previously, there were 13 ships, and one of the captains controlled a few of them.
It's almost as if there's one for each class.
And one of them's all of them.
And
Absurd.
now, you took over the Macabre, and since we pulled some Red Raven flags out of that, I'm pretty sure that's what the 13th ship was. So, I don't know all of the captains. I know of most of them. And I know that the one that I don't really know about did magic. It's possible. Anyway, I thought it'd be best if I approached you and told you this rather than you remember us as enemies.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And if we ever decide to take on these pirates, which no doubt we will,
I don't know about that.
be sure to call for your help.
All right. Well, actually, the deal with the ship that your team has is that.
We have a ship?
Oh, did Gregory not? You guys have a ship.
We have a ship?
Could
First-
I have heard any
We
of
have
this
a ship?
conversation?
They're ways off.
Okay.
We have a ship? We have a ship?
Can I walk over at this point?
Sure.
Now? Just be like, well, technically I have a ship, but yes.
The deal was, we took over a pirate ship, placed some of the crew. I take over that ship, and I begin my crusade against the pirates. After we make it to Recanto, perhaps I procure a ship there as well. Long story short, I end up with a ship, so I can help take out the pirates.
Sounds like a good goal.
So I will be traveling with you a bit in the future after this whole storm situation is dealt with. But yeah, it's nice to meet you. I have other duties to attend to, but nice having a conversation with you. And he
You too.
shakes your hand and leaves. Alright.
Be good to have some extra help if we need it.
He's not the most helpful, trust me, I know.
He bisected an orc before he had player levels.
He's going to get himself killed.
Probably.
He was on the raid against Captain Miranda.
I don't remember that.
Because you weren't there.
He was Halen's bestest friend.
He intimidated the first mate, and then Gregory
was-
insulted him to death
Oh, yeah.
While he was trying to swim away.
while he stretched him away. So what would you guys like to do now?
Wait.
We're still all talking.
This
right?
is morning still.
Yes. It's now like 10 o'clock in the morning.
We should eat breakfast, Spriggin.
We should. Also, I believe, have some more items to procure for our quest.
I have some things I need to tell you.
Maybe we
Yes.
should take a break.
Yeah, let's take a break.
Maybe we should take a break.
We'll be right back after this break.
After these brief messages.
Okay.
All right, welcome back.
So,
Welcome back to our terrible existence.
So,
My terrible existence.
I'm not worrying about passing.
guys-
I know I can do that, but
What's wrong?
I don't like not knowing things.
That's why it's fun to be the DM, because then
Hey!
you know everything.
I played Chakal. She doesn't know things all the time.
That's the
But
point
that's
of her.
fine. That's how you play.
That's it's kind
Spriggan
of
doesn't know what's
perfect.
going on half the time.
so what?
Or he did, and then he
I have an
forgot.
11 intelligence.
Do you guys go back to the duck?
I have
We're
14
eating
intelligence,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
except for Chakal, who has a 10 because
you guys are at the duck.
Spriggan
Eating
would like
breakfast.
to order the continental breakfast for Torin.
Larry's like, oh sure, and he's cooking up a storm in the background, eggs. He's like, yeah, sorry, things have recently started getting a bit more vegetarian around here because we don't have imports, but we have fish.
Fish are good.
You mean so we're all turning into pescatarians?
Kind of, yeah. Just
Chakal
sort of
starts
That's
help.
fine. That's how I live normally.
Chakal is down there. She already ate breakfast, and now she's gonna start helping with serving.
Mhm.
I'm
By which I
already
mean
at
she
the
ends
end.
up like stealing half the food off the plates before it even gets there.
Yeah.
See how
Don't
same
think my
difference.
So Chakal is serving your breakfast, and you're noticing that like only half of what you ordered actually
A
shows up.
biscuit's missing here. Nikki notices.
What if I ordered a single grape?
Would that give you a
You get a
sugar
break.
rush though?
Probably.
Or make you drunk. How old is Grape?
It's a really
A day and a
old
half
grape.
old, you'd get drunk.
But yeah, you get your food.
Chakal just glares at her as she comes by.
Nikki.
No, sorry. Nikki raises an eyebrow at Chakal, and Chakal actually serves Nikki her full
Okay.
breakfast. And then Nikki sniggers.
I think Sue's developing PTSD.
What? Just
No.
now?
Captain Sue is
It's
turning
just
into
like it's
hemlock.
just slowly happening. The past couple days, she's seen so many dead people. She's just like,
To be fair, they were
Or-
undead people.
well, then
Headcanon
she
that
made them
Hemlock
more
and Spriggan
dead.
were friends.
So
Hemlock and Spriggan were friends in a past life.
Yes.
So, what you guys gonna do?
Well,
Alright,
So
folks.
eating
Pat
your hearty
Spriggan
breakfast.
probably told him about Tyrannosaurus. He was like, hey, there's this great place. You should go there.
We still have stuff to find.
I have something I need to say. A couple things.
What's
The
up?
thief showed up again.
What's
last
up?
night.
What's up?
What's up, Savage?
Hey, what's up?
I have something that you get like.
The
What's up?
thief!
What's up?
Speak to your homeboy, Torin. Lay it on me, brother.
The
Chakal
thief-
is very
The thief showed up again last night.
interested in.
Spoke, and I may have threatened him, and he may have run off.
Sweet!
what did he
But-
say?
He's trying to figure out how to get this book to work. It is slightly amusing. He cannot read or write, so he cannot operate the book properly. But he is getting it to work.
That gives us some time.
You remember the vault?
Mm-hmm.
That was his doing. But it didn't work as he had intended.
What vault?
Oh, you weren't there.
We went to
Relays the raid.
I have
Yes.
no memory of this, but I believe you.
Oh,
Cool.
Spriggan.
Yes.
Oh, Spriggan.
Yes. He's.
I have
He
no idea what
doesn't-
you're talking
You
about.
beat up a man.
He cannot.
You broke
I'm
a man's
innocent.
leg.
He cannot properly control. I do not trust him with this power.
I'm playing Chakal right now.
Yes.
Nikki's just
What's
sort
he
of
trying to do
observing.
with it?
Okay.
He wants to give himself exceptional power and immortality.
Cool.
Because he wants to
Yeah.
restructure how this society operates.
Would that be bad?
As he said, kill a person here, put a politician in place here.
That's not good.
But this place doesn't, interact with much of the outside world. So why would putting a politician in place here really affect much?
He's
I don't
trying
think he's gonna.
it's about this place.
It can't possibly.
I don't think he's
just
gonna
the
stop with
island,
one
is it?
place.
Once he,
Oh.
I know power. I'm a warlock. Once he gets a hold of it, he doesn't seem the type that will stay virtuous.
Wait, you're a warlock?
Tyrants never stop.
Yes.
Indeed,
And
he's
that
just
brings me
keeps
to my
zapping
other
him with
point.
power.
I have an issue.
What
You're
kind of an
blue.
issue?
I need the Kraken dead.
We all need the Kraken dead.
Yes, but it's a little different for me. You see, he happens to be my patron.
Awkward.
I'm assuming, right, the Kraken doesn't read my rod, right?
No.
And he can't hear this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't killing your patron bad?
It's complicated.
Obviously. Like, how did your
It
Kraken
wasn't
end up as your patron?
exactly by choice. It's a long story. But
So your patron is the one that's been stranding people here for so long.
yes, and I've been helping him kill people.
What?
Could you convince him to let maybe just like 2 people leave?
Yes.
Can I can please.
You don't have to ask me. You can just try to smack him.
I'm not gonna resist.
Can I deal damage?
I mean, what's your strength?
My strength is 12.
So
I
it's
get
1
plus
plus
1.
his 2 points of. You take 2 points of slacking damage.
I think I'm
As a
rested.
warlock? That's a lot.
Significant.
If you had been any kind of
That's
weak
a
at all, I might
tenth
have
of
killed
my
you.
health.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we took a short rest earlier. Phooey. I could have
But
slapped you
wait.
twice and killed you.
If he's your patron, could you convince him to maybe let me and Torin go?
It's not that simple.
I'm fairly certain it is. You just ask, and if he
No.
says
I'm
no,
guessing
then
as
you
far as
think of something
patrons go,
else.
you can't convince him to do something.
No, I serve him. I am a pawn.
So
But
you
if
want
you get to the other side,
you
you
want-
become a queen.
you want us. That's checkers.
What did he say?
That is not checkers.
It's chess. You get king
Chess,
in
once you
Right,
get the pawn to the other
sorry.
side, you can switch out for any
That's
piece.
right.
for any
But
piece.
queen is
And
the
why
best.
would you ever do anything
That's
to that
right.
queen? I'm gonna queen knight, because yeah,
I mean, rooks.
sir, half a queen.
Same
Irrelevant.
with bishops.
Why?
Irrelevant.
So you want us to help you fight your patron?
More or less.
Is he
What's
the
to
god
stop
you
us-
wanted us to go see?
What's to stop him from taking away your powers?
I suppose nothing. He does not know.
Also, isn't this, like Spriggan said, is this what you want us to see?
Yes.
So we're trying to get you to bring us to him to get us killed.
Like I said, I've been doing this for a long time.
Wow.
And I've been done.
Torin, I think we learned something. Don't trust blue people.
It's the new Chagall!
I mean, I don't want to be racist.
Now, Spriggan,
but-
no need to be racist.
They're missing body parts. They lie to you. They just want to kill you. I think it's a done deal.
Don't
There's
tell
something
like
going
that.
on here.
Torin, I think Spriggan has a point.
Listen to me. I am wise.
He is
Cole
wise.
apparently has had about 7 or 8
And I mean, it's not
mugs of
like
ale this morning because she
you
is
weren't
really
going to do
offended by all of
anyways.
this.
We still needed to kill a Kraken.
You are so racist. I cannot believe anybody would be that racist. Who are you anyway? You're just a
I've been
little
doing this for too
small,
long.
tiny dude. What do you know about blue people?
Well, this blue person wanted to kill us.
Do you
This blue
regret
person
things that
apparently
you've
tried to
done?
kill us before.
Hang on. Pause one side of the table, please. We have stuff going on.
This side of
It's
the table
important.
is dramatic and important to the story.
You mean
This side is
traumatic?
Chakal.
You mean traumatic and important.
Traumatic, whatever you want to say.
And it's gone.
Alright.
Do you regret the things you've done?
Yes. I never really wanted to do them to begin with.
Oh my gosh, Savin is now Stefan.
I'm not
It's
even-
happening again.
No!
And it's not Halo this time, it's Torin. And she is just like, I can't believe this is happening again.
What do you think, Sue?
We have to kill the Kraken anyway. And at the very least, Savin could probably help us. And if not, he's kind of weak.
He's sitting right there, Sue.
Misty steps out.
Do you do that?
No.
Okay.
Can't waste the spell slot.
Like I said, weak.
How many spell slots do you have?
2.
2.
I have
Show off.
It's 2 more than I have.
9.
Well, actually, no, it's not 2 more than I have. I think they have 4. I'm a
Tessa.
muscle wizard.
Tessa has 3 spell slots. And she's level 2.
Okay, everybody, comparing spell slots is great fun and all, but you know, what's really important is whether we're going to let this blue person stay on the team, and if this blue person's gonna stay on the team. This is what's really important, okay?
Well, Savin can stay because we have plans.
What kind of plans?
Secret plans.
Plans that don't involve blue
He
people?
wanted me to help him find a ghost.
Oh, the ghost business again.
Ghosts know each other.
No, they
What's this
don't.
sudden obsession of yours with ghosts?
Story
So
time
you-
with Skurgan.
Sketch of a small boy with very fancy but old-timey clothes. He's got blonde curly hair and blue eyes.
Who is this?
This is Marcel.
This is the ghost you're trying to find?
Yes, he's trapped in a bottle.
Interesting.
I made a promise.
Well,
Well, it is important to keep your promises.
I mean, I didn't make the promise, but I did make the promise.
wait, so does this mean we're
One of your
going
past
ghost
lives?
hunting
Yes.
tonight?
We're ghost hunters.
Kraken
Who you gonna
hunters,
call?
Ghost hunters.
Buster.
Who you gonna call?
Well,
Us,
Still,
apparently.
Ragnarok.
7. I think we can still trust you for now, but I'll be keeping an eye on you.
I don't blame you.
I can stick really close. I'd always get sneak
You
attack.
can stick really close.
I can be in his pocket.
Don't want him running off with you.
Are you sure I wouldn't be running off with him?
I don't suppose you have anything meaningful or helpful to add, Chakal? That's what I thought.
What?
Alright, so,
What's the plan now? We still have items to get.
and these two apparently have a ghost to find.
Well, it's not till tonight at midnight, so we got time to kill.
We're looking for a ghost?
Yes.
Who's dying?
Yeah, we could get any of these
Don't
items in
buy
town. I've already been to the audited shop.
Okay.
You're right.
You said we had to
We'd have
kill
to leave.
someone called Tim?
You take a
What?
trip.
No.
So we'll stay
You
in
said
town
we have
for
Tim
now.
to kill.
Time.
Hunt that ghost tonight.
Time.
And then
That's an
tomorrow
herb.
morning we can...
There's a
It is
ruined
also a
temple on the
concept
eastern side of the
created
island
by
we
you
can go to.
humanoids to dictate the passage of the sun overhead.
Up until recently we thought we could use Savage
Time!
Patron to help us
Yes.
cross that distance, but...
That's
Yes.
not going to be very likely. He could take us to the
Why
other
are we
side,
playing time?
down to Davy
There.
Jones' locker.
So it's more like I walk up to you and just kind of pat you
I
on
do
the arm.
appreciate what you told us, Savin.
I
Oh,
gotta pat you on
I
the head, but
forgot.
clearly
I
it.
should have used
That's
it.
right.
I
Oh,
inside check.
also
That was a
this is-
I
retcon.
just said it
This
waving.
entire time I've been talking, has it not occurred to Sue that I served the person that killed what's his name,
That's
whose
why I
ring?
smacked you.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, upon thinking about it again, take 2 more damage.
Have you smacked me again?
Yes.
Okay.
If I keep doing this all day, he'll die.
I think somebody may restrain you before then, but
You get smacked to
We
death.
have manacles for this.
We just go out into an alley. Sue's super drunk.
I have manacles!
I don't suppose I could misty step out with the manacles.
you can miss a step
Yeah.
with the manacles.
Yeah,
Got
with
it.
the
Okay.
manacles.
Okay. I figured.
You'd still-
Otherwise you'd misstep out of your clothes, too.
I think, Sue, if you really wanted him dead, why don't you just kiss him?
She doesn't
No.
like fish.
Mm-mm.
She's a sailor. It comes with the territory.
I don't think I could do that because he still has Jason's ring. No, I couldn't do that.
Who's ring?
Jason's?
Who's Jason?
Is that the guy that I kissed? No, I didn't kiss him. I just shoved him. I pushed him. I killed him, kind of. It was really flirty.
Why do we keep her and her sister around?
They're just
Because
they
they
don't
get
die.
hit by
It's
things.
just because they never die. That's the only reason.
We have to kill Tim. No, time! That's it. He said we have to kill time.
Nikki just puts her arm on your shoulder. Sis, shut up.
Oh, I like her.
She can stay.
Doran, we have to keep Nikki.
Alright, so stay here in town. Go ghost hunting tonight, and then tomorrow we leave for the ruined temple.
The what?
The adults of the party have decided that it would be
Now,
best.
Spriggan's an adult too.
I'm older
treat
than
him-
all
don't
of you
treat him
put
like that.
together.
He didn't have any say in the decision. We're helping him.
I was
don't treat him
busy
like a child,
babysitting.
though. He's older than you are.
I mean, technically with all of his lives combined, sure.
Probably in this life he's older than you.
I don't know.
willing to give him the benefit of a doubt. Anyway.
Either way.
So you guys stay in the duck, just kind of waiting around for that night.
Or that I can play card games.
We should play games. We should play
Let's play-
D&D.
I was just gonna say, let's play D&D.
Please.
I'm not proficient in D&D. I'm only proficient in cards.
I don't think I'm actually good at games. Wait,
Not
maybe I
fished
am.
in dice.
I don't play games.
Want to play Patrons Paragons?
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Let's play Kazakh.
I wanna pick a card from the deck. I don't know why, but I do.
Which deck?
I
Gregory's deck or-
trust Gregory's more.
Gregory's asleep.
Gregory's kind of in his
He's
room, just kind of
probably-
like fiddling some stuff.
I would have expected him to be in Wolf's shop.
I'd
Yeah, actually,
assume
he's
he-
at Bull's shop.
I'd assume he would have come downstairs for food though at some point. 'Cause
He's already out at Bull's shop working.
Ah. Ha. This could be good or bad. I don't know yet.
Those are both options.
Captain Sue turns into a boy.
Can't do this.
Ben, your fancy font is.
No!
What is
Oh
it?
no.
This is not good for me. This is really not good, specifically for me.
What is it?
So basically any stealth attempts are at disadvantage and attacks against you are with disadvantage. This lasts 1 day. Oh, I glow something. Can't
Did you
figure
see
it
that?
out. I glowy.
You glow brightly.
Yep.
Any stealth attempts are at disadvantage. Attacks against you are with advantage.
Guys,
Lasts
I'm
1 day.
shiny! Yes!
Captain Sue, can I just say that you're looking radiant today?
Yes,
I'm
thank you,
thinking
Megan.
that you should maybe stay. I'm Nikki now. I'm
Okay.
thinking that maybe you should stay home from the ghost hunt.
That'll be so fun though. You can use me as a glow stick.
Hey.
I don't need dark vision.
On second thought, you can come.
Sue,
To be fair, the effect of this is only 1 day, so by the time you actually get over to the other side of the island, it's gone.
Yeah. It'll only
is that
last
really
30 minutes.
necessary?
We
Would
weren't
you
gonna
like
do
to draw
anything
a-
else during the day.
That's fair.
Savin's gonna take a nap.
I would like to go and look.
Does he want to take a card?
Do you want to take a short rest and get those hit points back after that?
No, he's not touching the cards.
Okay.
I would like to go out and look for work I can do to help people.
Alright.
I want to be helpful.
Yay, we're helpful.
Going around, you're pointed to Vol's shop because he's a guy who generally does these physical labor. You see Gregory's over there, and Gregory points you over to the stables, which are a little.
I am
Wait,
proficient in smith's tools if that is useful knowledge.
Okay, Gregory and Vol seem to have something going on.
They got something going on.
Points you northwards towards the stables. You get to the stables and you see Gar there with his wife, and you don't see Lael anywhere. Not that you know these.
Have I
people.
met Gar?
I don't
Nope.
think so.
I
No.
don't
I have
think
not
so.
met Gar.
I have not met Gar.
But you
Just
see
a large man.
a large, hairy, sort of
Um,
horse-ish faced man,
Very drunk.
sort of bull-faced in a
He's
way.
not drunk.
He's more drunk than I am.
Yeah.
He's always drunk.
Cool.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
therefore, he is
Are
sober.
there no like townspeople who
No.
need help?
Currently you see that Gar is trying to tame a rearing horse.
Great. I'll help him
Cool.
because I'm good at animal handling.
How good are you at animal handling?
We'll
I
find
suck at
out.
animal
Gar,
handling.
That one.
you see.
Oh.
That's a 21.
Cool.
Never mind.
I mean,
Play
scroll
that.
about a few ways you walk over.
I'm
and
horrible
slow
with
ways
animals
Just
immediately.
punch the horse.
Gar, you
Down, boy.
notice a
Gar's character sheet.
a man walking up. He's got a couple shields strapped to his back and venturesome type.
Well, good afternoon. How can I help you there, sir?
Hey, you seem like you're having bit of trouble with this horse.
Oh, no trouble at all. It's just a bit feisty today.
Sure looks like it. Sure you couldn't use a hand?
Well, I mean, if you think you can handle it, let's see what you got.
Want me to roll again?
Yeah, so roll
Aw.
animal handling check.
Aww.
That's a natural 1.
So you get to the horse, and
Gar's
you get
just
try to
sitting back,
sweep
taking
away
a
out the
swig
way.
from his
And you're used to
Wine
horses. This particular horse.
wineskin.
Do, 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 do,
Particular horse is Alan's horse.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Lauren doesn't know that.
Magic items.
Has
This horse is a magic item.
has Hallam's horse been sitting in the stables this whole time?
Yeah, he's getting fat
I
now.
thought we would have gone to like Stefan or something.
No, I don't think so.
He was yummy.
Stefan?
Yes, Stefan.
Excuse me.
Why does this
And I'm just going
always
to wait
happen?
here
As
while
soon
you
as
make
it's,
a
like,
fool of yourself
after
before I
8
calmly
o'clock,
ask the horse to
everything
calm
just
down
goes
since I can
downhill.
talk to it.
Yep.
Sounds like a plan.
I can talk to animals too. Shut up.
It's like directly behind you.
What is your plus to animal handling anyway?
2.
Both Gar and Spriggan are better than that.
I only have a 2.
By increasing in 2 each. Spriggan's the only one who's proficient. So
Anyway, this horse, I can't find the name, bolts off with incredible speed, and you tumble off the back and you
It is Halon's horse.
land prone.
All that. 90 feet of movement.
Yeah. And it is taking a dash, so it's...
Oh, nice.
That horse bolts off and makes a lap around.
Well,
would you like a help there, sir? I'm surprisingly strong.
Well,
Alright, you daft horse, get back over here. I have speech of beast and leaf so it can understand me.
Okay. The horse, goes back at you. No! I'm angry. Lonely. Where's
There's
Hallam?
plenty of horses, and I told you before, he's kind of kicked the bucket.
can I,
I'll
understand,
kick your
can I
bucket.
understand what he's saying? Or is he speaking horse?
You're speaking horse at the moment, aren't you?
No, they
Are
can
you-
understand what I
But
can
you have no idea who he's talking
Right,
about.
I think, hold on. I keep looking for those because it's right here. I was not expecting to play Gar.
Now you're glad I brought Volos?
I am glad you brought Rolos. Let me look it up real quick. I'm sorry, I was not expecting to have to play Gar. Use this direction. Yeah, I have no special ability to understand them, but they can understand the meaning of my words, and I have advantage on all charisma checks I make to influence them.
Okay, so you can't understand what the horse is saying?
Nope.
Okay.
Hallam's-
The horse whinnies angrily.
Hallen's not dead.
He didn't say Hallam. He just said.
Yeah, he did. Oh, it's
Well, he doesn't know Hallam's not
Oh,
dead.
that's
He
true.
just
I
said
just
he
said, I
kicked-
told you before, you kicked the bucket.
It happened this morning.
Who's kicked the bucket?
Oh, his former master.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
Yes, I should in shame. Oh, pardon my language. It's quite hot work getting your arse kicked. Would you like a swig?
No thanks. I don't drink.
It's my own brew.
So this episode is titled Language Warden.
If anybody's still watching it, they have to be old enough to
Thank
be
you,
okay
but
with it.
no thanks.
It's past most people's bedtime.
Anyway, come along now. It's time for you to go back into your stable.
It's only 40.
It sort of follows you, but keeps as much of a distance as it can, while also going
Kids
to the
want
food.
to-
That's right. Feel your fat belly, you daft horse.
It does kick some dirt clods your direction.
Why is this horse so fast?
He's got some sort of magical item or something like that.
Hmm.
I believe the church owns it now. Yes, I believe that's what happened to it.
Who did the horse belong to?
A fella by the name of Hallam, I believe was what they called him.
Oh, he's not dead anymore.
Sorry, there must be the drink talking. Did you say he's not dead anymore?
Yes. Do you remember the storm that happened? Earthquake? Big angry black cloud?
That'd be this morning.
This morning?
Oh, you mean the thing that happened, the little thing that happened this morning?
Little thing.
Yeah, that happened when we were bringing him back to life.
He sounded grumpy.
Yeah, apparently some evil orc god didn't want him coming back.
Understandable.
He's not.
Well, that just gives me another confusing conversation we're going to have with Lael.
Oh no!
I'm sure he'll be coming to look for his horse at some point if he's ever feeling better.
I will have a confusing conversation with the horse as well.
So true.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you for not letting me get trampled by the horse.
Well, it's the least I could do for your help.
Have a great rest of the day.
Are you sure you don't want a drink or perhaps a meal?
No thanks. I have food back at the inn.
Oh, that is... It's okay.
Yeah, well. If you ever need any help, there's a group of adventurers I'm working with who are staying here for the foreseeable future.
And the same goes for you. If you need any help, I'm always here. Or at the dock helping out.
Thank you.
Alright, so you head back to the duck.
Yeah.
The
duck
rest of
heads
the day
to-
passes.
Yes, can we just fast forward 2 nights?
Yeah.
Midnight approaches. You are still glowing radiantly.
Oh, I'm so beautiful.
It might just because of what the time, unless we have enough, I don't think we're gonna have enough time to do the whole ghost thing. We might want to leave it for next time.
It's fine. It's fine.
You're not the timekeeper.
If you have a problem, you
It's
can
fine. It's
If you
fine.
have a problem, you can
Everything's-
jump through the window.
Alright,
Okay, so Larry said he wanted to come with us, so we need
No,
to...
no, I didn't. No.
Spriggan, that's not funny. He doesn't. He's obviously disturbed by the ghosts. Can
You
we?
see-
He is clearly an expert and is withholding information.
Larry
He's not
walks
an
up to the
expert.
door on the backside of the stairs, hangs a holy symbol over the door, closes the door.
He is
You hear
afraid of
several locks.
Spriggan, he's scared. You're not helping.
What are you scared of, Spriggan?
I'm not afraid of anything. Oh, by the way, the locks probably won't help. The ghost could probably just go through the door.
No.
Do something.
Spriggan,
Yes.
Larry's not gonna help us.
Well, that's...
Stop trying. You're upsetting him. Please stop.
Oh my gosh, you're like the kid from Iron Man. You know, that giant wormhole in New York.
Alright. So where's this ghost?
It's over here.
So he had said earlier that it goes through past the back window.
It goes past the
Back
back window at midnight between the graveyard.
So should we be inside or outside?
Outside.
I mean, it doesn't really matter
You
for
should
me.
be inside.
Why?
It might be a little more helpful to catch it.
What?
It might notice you.
Everyone's noticing me. The nice thing is it has disadvantage on attacking me.
As
No,
advantage on
advantage
attacking
on
Oh,
attacking.
advantage.
because you're glowing.
I'm so bright.
Mm-hmm.
It's the equivalent of fairy fire
Or having light cast on you.
light casting. That's it. Yep, basically light has been
But
cast on you.
nobody needs a flashlight.
Radiant bolt.
Yeah, that too.
What? What?
He doesn't need a flashlight. She doesn't need a flashlight. He doesn't need a flashlight.
Yep.
The only one here is me, and I have Spriggan. And a lantern.
I made
He
my
doesn't
own
need
flashlight.
you.
I technically need a flashlight.
You do?
I don't have dark vision.
Oh.
I just cast dark vision.
So,
I
what you
cheat
guys gonna
around
do?
it.
It's like about 11 o'clock right now.
Well, in your glowiness, would you have anything you'd like to do?
Your radiance.
Your mahogany?
I think it would be a good idea, Spriggan, if we waited in the graveyard or inside.
I go upstairs and grab some
Seeing
bed
as you're
sheets
the
so I
one
make
who's
a cloak
wanting to
to
haunt
hide
the
my
stairs.
glowiness.
Okay.
Did you say
Um,
haunt this
You just,
ghost?
you just make yourself look like a
We are
ghost.
haunting this ghost.
Or to hunt it down.
Haunt it.
The
I will haunt your soul.
you're no longer immediately noticeable.
She just looks like a ghost herself.
But yeah, there's some glowingness through the sheets a bit.
I so want to do that. I'm going to do that.
Okay.
I'm going to go back outside if
Okay.
I can and then walk by the window.
No.
You hear whimpering from the other side of the wall and a bit of crying.
You hurt Larry's feelings.
Larry doesn't know it's me though. He thinks it's a ghost.
Sue,
What?
you're a terrible person, you know that.
I'm having fun.
That's
I think it was
not the
brilliant.
point.
What are
So-
you going to do about it?
I can't
not-
tell you.
It's not... Wait. I can scare people.
I have intimidate.
I've got a +5 to intimidation.
Wait, wait. Maybe it's a different character. Where'd my intimidation go? Nope, it's a different character
I have a +2
I'm
to
assuming we're all
intimidation.
just waiting inside for this ghost to pass.
I'm
Well,
going
So
they're
we're
waiting.
outside.
They're waiting outside.
We're
I'm
outside.
now
Alright.
outside.
Yeah, we're all
so we
outside.
So we're in the graveyard now.
Yes.
Would you guys like to roll
Wait, we're not in the
stealth
graveyard?
checks to hide?
Yes.
I
That is a
do not.
natural 20 to stealth.
Awesome.
Wait, I have disadvantage on stealth check?
Yes.
Yes.
But I can still make the stealth check.
16
Yes.
to stealth.
See, you basically just take one shield and put it over yourself, with your eye underneath. You blend in with other coffins and
I appear to be a
Heads.
gravestone.
Yeah.
9.
9. Okay,
23.
you are glowing in a bush somewhere.
It's
There's
just a
a-
bush, guys. It's
there's
just
a
a
It's a
bush.
brilliant
radioactive bush.
There's just some fireflies in the bush.
All of the
Going
fireflies
to
are in
cast
the bush.
19 on Nikki.
Okay,
It's a really good bush.
And oh, that's very in character. 7 for Chakal.
Chakal is sitting next to the glowing Sue.
Why is she sitting next to me? Stop.
I'm
it's
going to cast
Chakal,
Dark
and
Vision on
she's got the
myself and
brains of-
Torin.
An
Okay.
octopus.
And now we wait.
Octopus are really smart
I know. She's got the brains of an octopus.
you guys are waiting?
With
Yep.
on land.
With no brain.
the brains of a jellyfish.
I believe the only person without dark vision at the moment is Sue.
But I have glow.
Yes, but that's.
But that's okay. Chakal is next to you, going, "Don't worry, Sue. I have dark vision."
I want you to
Thank
make a
you,
perception
Chakal.
check.
Chakal literally has her arm around you, going, "Don't worry, I can see."
Don't worry, I speak deep.
No.
Nikki kind of just gives her some side eye and starts sneaking around the back.
7.
7. You see two flitting things start coming
Ooh.
around the back of the duck and towards you guys' direction. There it is. Appears to be faceless, like a hooded creature with this robe that kind of comes all the way around and doesn't touch the ground, hovering a little bit off the
What
edge.
do you want us to do, Spriggan? How are you planning on catching it?
You
Just
guys
talk to
with dark vision
Mhm.
see two of the town guards walking by, and as they walk by the window, cutting a short cut across the duck's property and across the graveyard to make it to their beat around the more residential, wealthy area, and you hear some more whimpering from the inside.
I think we found your ghost, Spriggan. I don't think it's really.
Excuse me, I need to go kill somebody.
No.
Oh.
The guards, you see these ghostly figures look in your direction.
It's a ghost! They scream as they run off.
I'm gonna have
And-
so much fun with this.
You see one kind of shifts a bit, the robes move a bit. You see the guard put his hand on his sword like, okay, something's weird, and walks over to the bush and sees,
But you don't know they're the guards.
as they get closer,
Chakal's like, "Wow, weird."
roll another perception check. As they get,
I mean,
actually
Chakal
no,
would know.
they get within
Yeah,
10 feet of you.
But Chakal's not saying anything specific. She's just like, "Wow, that's weird."
19.
19. When they get to within 5 feet of you, you begin seeing the feet come into your little bit of radiance.
They're just materializing out of thin air.
And you see,
Dead guards! Dead guards!
What? No, they're just a regular
you
beat.
see, there's like a faceless kind of mask behind one of the hoods, and the other has this pale gray flesh tone.
How close are they?
They are within 5 feet of you.
Ah! I jump out and yell, boo!
Okay.
With, no.
Would that be an intimidation check?
Could I use persuasion to persuade them that I'm a ghost?
Make an
Performance.
intimidation.
Boo, I'm a
What?
ghost.
Intimidation and performance.
Intimidation and performance?
Oh.
Yes. Intimidation first because you just jump scared them, and then performance to persuade them that you're a ghost.
Oh, they're the same thing.
Boo, I'm a ghost.
Okay, 19
Okay.
For intimidation.
and 23.
Wow.
Well, that was a 3 and a natural 1. They are both going to stab you.
Oh, you.
And they have advantage.
Dumb.
It's fine, it's fine.
So that is
Chakal's next to me, it'll be fine.
a 15
I
to
have
hit.
sneak attack.
15.
That misses.
Okay. Next one. That is a 17 to hit.
Ah, that just hits.
Strigan's gonna leave.
Wait, I always forget. Why do I have this?
And you're holding the two weapons.
Oh, that's right. I don't have them out yet.
And you take 7 points of piercing damage. Just one of them hits you with their spear.
At this point, I'm going to jump out from my hiding.
Because we can all see
not
this.
jump out. Wait, stop. This is a misunderstanding. Stop. Please.
Roll a
You've
persuasion
just
check.
been stabbed.
But it was fun.
That is
Well, so it's worth the
a
stab.
11.
Okay.
Chakal's not gonna say anything?
Yeah,
oh.
sorry, Chakal is gonna be like, yay! Stop! What are you doing?
Oh no, it's a ghost!
Okay, now I'm gonna go.
Spriggan thinks she's the ghost.
Pass me the battery, please.
I need to roll persuasion because it's what I have the highest thing in, so I need to persuade them that I'm a ghost.
A medicine check.
Sure, roll
I
persuasion.
don't know.
Roll persuasion.
Okay, as soon as you roll persuasion and persuade them that you're not a ghost, I'm gonna be like, this
I'll be
is
like,
my
"Ooh,
friend!
I'm a ghost.
I don't think a normal person would do
Oh,
this
no,
after
20.
they've been stabbed. I don't believe you're playing to character at this point.
I'm a neutral good. I do what I want.
She's not entirely wrong.
But the average person will not continue to convince the guards
It's
they're a
only
ghost
like 7
after
hit
you've
points.
been stabbed.
Yeah, I'm not stabbed. He scratched me.
Doesn't mean to scratch you again and it might hurt.
The first guard.
Could eat you.
I take the dodge action.
So now he just has a straight roll.
Yep.
Alright.
I'm going
Wait,
to go to
I can
Larry's
see
room.
him.
That's
That means that when he attacked me, I can half the damage.
Cool. That's good, because that was a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Another 21 damage.
Savin would like to kill himself.
And that's max.
I would
on
like to
that.
give him the health, take the health action.
So that's 9 halved to 5.
4.
4.
Okay.
So I,
I never remember if that
4.
goes in or against your favor.
Everything's round down except for I
It
think
just
2
mild
abilities.
Yeah,
all
flesh
these.
wounds.
2 of them is
It's-
where I ended
it's
up.
fine.
Mild flesh wounds stack up.
It's
And then
fine.
they kill you.
It's fine.
You can only have damage
Um,
once per round.
Excuse me, sirs. This is not a ghost. You're being pranked.
Don't touch me, Tori.
Roll persuasion.
I'm
I
gonna
can't
roll
say that with this
persuasion,
audience.
but
You can't say that with the straight
Dang it.
face.
I rolled a
No,
7 on
guys,
my
Make
I-
a deception
no,
check.
I yell at Tori, I am a ghost, and I persuade him.
Oh wait,
With
I rolled a 10.
A 21.
I am not persuaded. I
rolled-
know you are not a ghost.
I rolled a 10 on my persuasion to persuade the guards that this is my friend. Her name is Sue, and she's totally not a ghost. She's like really cool. Like we're great friends. I
am a ghost.
I once pushed one of her friends off the boat.
Yes!
And it was fine.
Yeah.
I'm going to bed.
Hold on. She rolled a nat 1 to persuade the guards. She's still a
Yes!
ghost.
The guard says, "Well, you're about to be if you keep this up," and he smacks you in the head, or he's going to attempt to.
Miss.
That is a 16 to hit.
She's a
that hits.
16.
That is.
This one's non-lethally for 2 damage because that's minimum. So non-lethally, you take 2 points of damage.
Fine. Okay.
Excuse me, sirs.
Oh, by the way, he ran off.
Yep.
I'm going to follow him.
Okay.
Please stop attacking the nice woman. She's not right in the head. She had a bit too much to drink.
Didn't have anything to drink.
Maybe that was the problem.
Drink.
Stop enabling
small.
her.
It's merely a poor attempt at a prank. I apologize.
I like how we're all emerging from behind tombstones and hiding and saying, "Hold on, sorry, this is a prank."
We're filming a movie. It's okay. It's okay.
Yes.
3 more guards begin
Go back.
approaching, and the one with the gray skin pulls off his hood, looks at Chaw like, "What's going on?"
Wait, is this Frankie?
This is Francis.
Francis.
I
Franco!
That is not my name. Shut up.
There's.
Nice to see you again. How's it going?
I'm not here
I'm in
anymore.
night shit. I'm arresting this woman.
I can explain
Why?
what's
She's
going
a
on.
friend of mine. She's cool.
I
Call.
arrested you two.
Chakal.
Yeah, it was fun.
Chakal.
We should hang out sometime.
Sure. You know what? Why don't you come over?
I'd love to.
Great.
What is
You got some
happening?
manacles on you.
The
I
entire
would
time
like-
Nikki's like, stop!
I would like to stealth while he's distracted and leave.
All right.
I still have disadvantage though. Hold on. 12. Gosh dang it. I think that's what I rolled last time. 9. That is what I rolled
Cool.
last time.
You see that Francis is distracted. You turn around and you bump right into the other guard who's holding a pair of manacles. Look, we're taking until this morning.
No!
Disturbing the peace.
No!
I hear
Sue.
crying on the other
No.
side of that wall.
Sue,
Oh, Rochester's the barkeep. He does that a lot.
Meanwhile,
you
you hear
brought this on yourself.
ghosts everywhere.
It was out.
Yeah,
They
he
looked
really
like
doesn't
ghosts
like
from
ghosts.
farther away, so I just wanted to scare them so that they wouldn't attack me. But then they kind of did.
Hey, buddy, you look. What? Are you former military? What are you?
That's right, sir.
Look, do you help like keep the peace and stuff?
No, he doesn't do that ever.
I'm not talking to you,
Hey, Francine.
Chakal,
Francis.
Chakal, be quiet.
Chakal, look, I'm a ghost.
A blue hand emerges from behind Chakal and just sort of covers her mouth.
Thank you, blue hand from the shadows. Yes, you're saying
Nice.
Sorry.
comes out. Let's throw him.
What did you want to know?
Yeah, look. Could you maybe help me out?
Of course.
Help us take these two people.
He can
We
try,
put them in
but
a
I'm a
nice
strong,
little cell for the
independent
night, and in the morning they're released because we have to at least pretend there's rules on this island
Wait,
in the
2
storm.
people. Who's the other person?
Of course. I can explain what was going on. Would you like me to explain on the way?
On the way, let's go.
So what happened was, a friend of ours at the inn.
Are you all walking still?
Yes,
Okay. Yeah, Spriggan's not with you.
I know that. I don't know that though.
Okay.
Friend of ours at the inn said there was a ghost that was running behind the inn every night around midnight, and it was scaring him.
Every night or every other night?
Every other night.
Okay. Yeah, that's us. It's a shortcut.
We were aware of this, so apparently this nice young woman here wasn't able to see that I was you and not a ghost.
Dark. I can't see in the dark.
And it's just a misunderstanding. I apologize.
Why is she glowing?
She does that.
That is an excellent question.
I drew a card.
Oh, that's right. This is a shot.
Would he know of the cards?
Have you ever heard
Francis
of
doesn't
Have you ever
know.
heard of a deck of many things?
Rumors?
We have several smaller, less powerful versions of those that give minor effects such as this.
I didn't have anything to do all day.
Obviously, you resorted to pranking guards.
You're not there.
This is the player, not the
Okay.
character.
At this point, you guys are currently put into a couple of cells. And you see this Francis just like sitting in the corner, just like, what is my life?
I apologize, sir. Is there anything I can do to help?
Yeah.
Do you want to be part of the firing squad in the morning?
Pick him up in the morning,
I'm not there.
and
I could escape.
please don't let them do anything stupid.
Confiscate all your
They
stuff.
confiscate your thieves' tools and your.
Yeah, but
Stuff.
I can improvise.
Would you
And
like
also,
me to
when
s-
I'm not glowing, I can.
Would you like me to stay the night here with you, Sue?
You'd
mean,
be in
if you
separate
want
cells. These are not co-ed jails.
They are now.
Can I get like a bedroll or something?
Sure. Do you not have one in your pack?
I do, yes.
Yeah,
that is
so-
true.
This guy is just too nice.
Alright, cool. You can stay here, stay out of trouble.
I'll keep an eye on her.
What am I
She
gonna
needs
do?
it.
I'm in jail. I can't do anything.
She's
Yeah,
lying!
she breaks
Make a
out of
deception
jail.
check.
Don't want you to hurt yourself.
On what?
In the iron bars.
So,
What am I gonna do?
the
Backtrack
night
myself?
begins to pass. Are you going to attempt anything?
I am going to examine this cell that I'm in and see if I can improvise any tools to
This is like
escape.
when you're playing Skyrim and you go on you break into people's houses for fun, then you get thrown in jail, and then you break out and do it all again just because.
You only steal sweet rolls. Yeah.
You actually break into people's houses and put things in their
In them,
houses.
yeah. There's actually a whole Thieves Guild quest about that, which is one more fun. Anyway,
Have you heard the story? Sorry.
so, there's a guard looking at you. Yeah, go ahead, look at the lock. It's a nice lock.
It is a nice lock.
It's
Yep.
a combination lock.
Does he have the keys?
He does. He is about 15 feet back.
Are we in the jail now? Are we on
Hey,
the way?
could
Yes,
you
you are in
come
jail.
You are
come
in
over
jail.
here?
No.
Can I roll persuasion?
You can try.
He's a guard. There's
Can
no
I
way.
give the guard the help action?
Natural 20.
Cool, he looks, he's like, sure. He takes the key, puts it on the ring, walks up. He is 10 feet away from you now.
He's not close enough.
So he's not, to make sure he's not within melee.
Are Chakal and
Please don't kiss him.
are we in the same
Tori,
cell?
Yes.
don't say anything.
Okay. Chakal's gonna go over to the door of the cell and just
What's happened here?
after she finishes her thing, she's just gonna start talking at the guard, like
At the
nonstop.
guard.
Oh, shut up.
As this is going on, Torin, as a man, you recognize that this guard has gone into one of the things that many men do when women who they don't want to speak to are speaking to them for a long time, where they shut off their brain and they have a lizard-like stare and they go, "Uh-huh, really? Wow, all by yourself? That's awesome. That's tough. Uh-huh." And as you watch it, you're like, "Wow, this guy's good at this. He must have been raised with like several sisters." Yep.
Chakal's now telling him a
Good
highly
man.
fabricated version of her life story.
Good man.
Without the falling in the rose bushes part.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the night passes. He's relieved by another guard. Not as good as the ignoring thing, but
Chakal's still talking at him.
cool. You take 1 point of exhaustion from
Yeah.
being out polite. And the two of you are
What?
released from prison.
Blame
Captain
Spriggan. You wanted
Utrecht
to go
walks in and
ghost
is like,
hunting.
"Look, guys, please don't cause trouble. Now, the trouble you caused is mostly harmless."
Caused trouble.
I did not.
You're a troublemaker.
I
You're
apologize
a
for your
bad
actions.
influence.
Okay.
Thanks.
Boo, that might have
I
been
get that you
caused
adventure
by something
sometimes,
wrong.
like,
The
you know,
moment
you get
see
certain
the
grades, you
guards
gotta
and they
do
stop
stuff.
you and you try
I
to
get it.
persuade You're a ghost.
But
That's causing trouble.
please do it in the day, during normal working hours, and don't prank people who just less harmful pranks.
We were trying to prank ghosts.
I will.
If
I'm not
anybody
speaking to
was
you.
harmed here, it was me. I am still missing hit
I'll-
points.
I will keep them in check.
Thank you.
Don't make promises you can't keep, Torin.
But those are the best kind.
You two are returned.
So that I can
to
actually
the
keep
dock.
my promises.
Nope, no, you can't.
And that is
It's impossible to keep Chakal out of trouble.
Yeah, it
the
really
end
is.
of that. If we want to wrap it up here.
That
Yeah.
would be fine.
That'd
Okay.
be good.
All right.
I need to stop.
So Hallin's alive.
Yay!
Unfortunately,
I get to go schizophrenic.
The secret of
we have so many people with more.
Savin has been revealed.
The secret of seven.
Plans are in motion.
That sounds super cool.
We're gonna
Oh,
start
no.
to sacrifice this guy.
We have to start walking as soon as we get back to the dock.
Yep.
No.
Write down that you have 1 point of exhaustion.
I did.
Okay, cool. And see you guys next time. I'm Ben Anderson. Bye
Michael
bye.
Morrow.
Hannah Anderson.
Kelton De La Cruz.
Nice.
Sam Tyler.
Micah Grabowski.
Hey.
It's been surreal.
Sayonara.
Audra.